Does everyone have your snacky in your water? Are you all ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Mm-hmm.
I crushed my snacky already. It's kind of bad.
What did you have?
It doesn't matter. D&D time.
Then,
time
without
for that.
further ado, who remembers what happened last time?
What I remember and what my character remembers are two different things. Nero went down there about halfway into the conversation. But as far as we understand, we engaged with the Arbiter. Nero specifically engaged with the Arbiter. Combat ensued. We discovered it was actually incredibly powerful. Due to some lucky rolls and some ingenuity, Terran managed to get onto and, with Alisane's help, into the Arbiter. And they began slowly shutting it down from the inside. When the Arbiter was finally handled to a state where no further fighting needed to occur, everyone entered the robot, where we discovered, yes, that apparently it has been meddled with prior to us engaging with it. It has been altered or changed. That the technology inside does belong to or is associated with Severus, but the culprit for who might have been messing with it is Tala. At least that's our clue. We discovered that the Arbiter may not necessarily be sentient so much as it may have just been, for lack of a better term, the code may have been fucked with. And it was just going outside of its assumed parameters. And we are now simply digesting that information and figuring out what our next steps are.
Did anyone else have anything to add?
I don't think so.
We visited some clerics to cure some addiction.
I think that was 2.
Oh, was it 2 ago?
Oh, that was.
I thought that was the beginning of last, but I could be...
I have it on 11/26.
We've been on the road
Fair,
for
fair.
a couple weeks now.
Fair.
I take bad notes whenever there's combat.
Well, then, with that, I will have us flashback to this moment. Miss Alisane Caraway is kind of running around all the different floors, investigating different things, trying to understand stuff, and just kind of letting you guys hang around for now.
I think Hazel is kind of just watching science happen. Because she's in here with Thomas and Alisane.
Very much in the same for Nira. It's mostly resting, holding a hedgehog and now a bird, listening to what is being said, but the comprehension, very minimal.
Yeah, in one ear, out the other, you know.
Kinda, the best she grasped was the beginning of the conversation when they went down there, that it wasn't alive, that it was programmed.
And that there was evidence of tampering.
Yes.
Yeah, that much is evident to those of you who are down here with Alisane as she kind of pours over the research. Yeah, mostly that. She seems to think that someone has messed with the runes, made things a little wonky, and at one point or another, this thing had a sort of fuel source. Although it is empty, and somebody has rewired it to essentially be running off of, like, backup power. Though it is starting to drain, and there's not going to be much time left.
So it was almost like it was existing on borrowed time.
Mm-hmm.
To begin
Is existing on borrowed
Yeah.
Well, old buddy,
So-
I think it's time for an oil change. She kind of looks around.
Is it possible to like restore it to when it wasn't trying to kill everybody?
Well, that is my next. Let's see here. That is my next proposal to you all, which is going to be how fucking much is it going to cost me to have all 8 of you motherfuckers look the opposite direction and not care that we don't turn this thing in?
I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like personally, I think you and your brother have done plenty. So, I mean, we should make if that's something you want to bring up to the group. But
Yeah,
my
let's call
thought
a little
is-
group meeting.
Where is everyone?
Everyone, we're down in the lower decks.
Where is that?
All the way down.
On the stairs. Click the stairs down. And then go
Oh,
down
I
again.
just noticed you in the corner. You're-
Oh yeah, yeah. No, like
you really
crawled
did find the
in,
corner, yeah.
crawled into the machinery and is just with a mattress stolen from one of the beds, just in there.
I'm gonna see if I can find a video of what.
Yes,
Well,
everyone,
we're-
everyone gather around. Everyone gather around. You guys can short rest, by the way, if you'd like.
Ooh.
So, I do think that I have, well, I'm getting close to concluding what I can in terms of research here, but, I do have a little bit of an announcement to make. In that, this is mine. I want it. How much is it gonna cost me to have you guys not say anything about this little here guy in this little cave here?
Well, the original quest was for like 7,500.
I think it is a little more than that, actually.
Um,
But I will pay you that amount plus a little bonus if that does hold true.
I'm in the simple quest thing. It says that's how much it is.
7,500. Okay, yeah. Well, how about 85? Just a little bonus to look the opposite way.
I'm.
Don't
fine
go
with that.
blabbering.
Yes.
No.
This is our little secret.
I was never here.
None of us were ever here, and yeah, I guess that arbiter just never showed back up at anywhere dangerous.
Maybe it just powered down somewhere.
You said this thing's not alive, right?
I don't think so. Not currently, at least. It
So
has
it's
a
not
it
like a
has
living thing?
it has a sort of cortex upstairs where it has, programming and
I don't know what that means.
tasks. Alive is not really a. Is it? Because it comes down to what you define as alive.
It's
Like
not
you and
making
me.
conscious thought, right? On its own.
Not based on emotion.
And you said it was gonna essentially die anyway, right?
If we don't help it, if I don't find a way to refuel it. Tala came here and gave it some extra time, but it is sort of living on borrowed.
If it's not alive, I don't care.
Allison, I have a question for you.
Right.
What do you actually know about Tala?
I mean, I know a couple of things. She's an artificer. She studied at the same school I did, under Severus.
Outside the opposite, what do you know, as one of the 7, about Tala?
Well, like B-52 truth bomb dropped on you a little while ago. She is the daughter of Tola and Severus.
Which is
The robot can have babies.
You all never think to look beneath the surface.
Let me guess, he's a tiny little man in that big gigantic robot outfit.
I don't
Do
think
you
he'd
think
like
he
me
has
tearing
no
him apart.
corporeal form?
Oh, is he just like projecting that thing around
You never know.
like a puppet? It's just like a man in a corner of a room somewhere. Do not look at the
I'll
man
tell you
behind the
one thing I
curtain.
do know. If he does have a corporeal form, it's not the robot, because the robot doesn't have any biological matter in it at all. I scanned it, you know.
I always thought that was the point, that he like...
Right.
I don't
But-
think my character knows the word uploaded, so I can't say what I was about to say.
So you're saying,
So the robot can fuck, but obviously
So
at some point he could fuck.
so Alicent, so you're saying that I can find his body at somewhere?
Good luck.
I can't imagine something that he would care more to hide than that.
Everyone's gonna get really like face to face with Laurel. Do not even think about that.
What are you talking about? I was just wondering.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so there's something that's always bothered me about the fish. You know, the little thing that swims around his little cage all the time.
Alicent
Yeah.
rolls her eyes.
You know, the one that got us all in this mess.
What about the fucking fish?
We don't work for the magistrate anymore, so does Tala have anything to do with it?
Everyone make a perception check.
Come on, where's Safia?
No, I got a good one, I'm pretty sure, if that is accurate. What my dice said.
Damn.
I got 22, that's not nothing.
Oh, damn.
Oh! Never mind, though. You saw Miss Alicent with a 28.
Well, Elaine also rolled sleight of hand, but you know.
Yeah. Well, it's perception, so she's pocketing something, I'm assuming.
No, and none of you see anything.
Disregarded.
I don't think Tala has anything to do with the fish, no.
Are you sure? Are you
Do you know how he got another one so fast?
Wouldn't you like to know?
We would, actually.
I mean,
That's
it's
why
cool.
we
I was
asked.
just curious if you would be willing to share.
It's a little beyond you at this point.
Alright, so 8,500 then, and we'll be on our way.
Sounds good. She pulls out a little bag and pulls out 850 platinum.
Fuck, I wanted to separate this into gold.
850 platinum divided by 8 equals
Can't divide
106.
by 8 anymore.
Oh, we did divide by
And the-
9.
So I was thinking we should divide by 10 and put 2 portions into the party fund since the party's very big now.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And then everybody still gets, you know, a 10th of the split. So everybody.
We'd all get 85, right? Send.
85 platinum.
divided by 10. Yeah, 850 divided by 10 is 85.
Yeah, everybody get 85 platinum. Party fund gets double that.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm just gonna convert that to gold. So it's 850 gold a person.
Allison looks giddy. She's just like looking around at everything like she has a new toy. Like, oh, Severus is gonna be so jealous.
So you said that matrix thing up there is what's controlling this thing?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, that's the main controller. It can be controlled by a person, manually piloted or switched into like an automatic mode, which is what it's been in.
Are there more hill giants here? Could this thing be vulnerable in this state to
Oh,
monsters?
yeah. No worries. I mean, I'm gonna set up a. Well, actually, she kind of looks around. Where the fuck are we? And she scans. She's like does her little sonic screwdriver away around.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not actually. Oh. Oh, that is weird. We're in a pocket dimension. Oh, that fuel has to be brought in manually. That is unfortunate.
It makes sense why it's bigger on the inside.
It's old tech. So I don't think I could put a teleportation circle here. It's weird.
Alisane, if you don't mind, can I do something?
Sure.
Okay.
Hold on. I've learned it's best to ask
like what?
Laurel what before you let her do things.
I sit down in a circle and I like start preparing a spell. I pull out my ivory sticks and some candles,
Alicine has counterspell ready.
and then I start lighting incense.
Hazel's like, I feel like this one isn't gonna be able to do much harm.
And then for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to mumble whatever I would need.
To cast.
Legend lore.
Okay.
Specifically? Not specifically.
Do
but
you have incense worth at least 250 GP?
I do, because I remember to buy them from you.
Okay. Damn,
I
this is
have
an
four.
expensive spell.
I have 4 casts of this.
The ivory strips don't get consumed, at least. Just the incense does.
Okay.
Name or describe a place or object. The spell brings to mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore must consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you name isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed information you receive is. The information you learn is accurate but might be couched in a figurative language. For example, if you have a mysterious magic axe on hand, the spell might yield information. Woe to the evildoer who touches the axe or even half slices the hand of the evil ones. Only the true child of stone lover, blah 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 blah.
So you learn some facts about this thing. Specifically, how many?
It's up to you, DM.
It's a 5th level spell.
Yes, up to you, DM. God.
This one I think has a lot of DM leeway.
You begin to see visions. As you can see a timeline within your brain, a rather long timeline around this specific artifact. There are different points along it in which you can stop to track different points. Do you go all the way back to the beginning?
Yeah.
You see a city by the sea. A massive empire of bird folk. Their towering spires reaching up into the sky. You see massive workyards full of automaton. And one that is, or a few that are much, much larger than others, being built by birds. You then see the next entry is...
Is it me or did Trinket die?
Can you not hear me?
It is
I
just
can-
you.
Yeah, I
I
can
can
hear.
hear you.
I've also written everything down so far, word for word. So.
Can you hear me, Cole?
No.
No?
No,
Yeah,
you
you-
can't.
You just like cut out.
Oh.
That was the last thing you heard.
Skies, cities, spires.
Okay. Yeah, you see this city of spires. You see birds building robots. A few of them bigger than others. You see, after that, there is a scene of a sort of diplomatic, like a diplomatic meeting. You see a sort of pretty brutal war. You see death and destruction among giants, people dying, giants dying to humans, other humanoids, the like. And then you see a ceremony, a gift exchange, where the arbiter is given to a, like, noble race of giants whom you have never heard of, who pilot it and take care of it until their eventual near demise. And then you see this thing sitting in a cave for a long time, wandering the wastes with no pilot. And then you see, more recently, a woman. She looks like Tala, but much younger, much skinnier, a lot more, should we say, boho, very hippie, very artsy. She's got the same long, flowing, purplish hair, but she keeps it kept up in braids with lots of beads and ornaments. Very natural. She wears a lot of plaited skirts and just like clashing colors. Very like art school kid type of vibes. And you see over the course of a long time, actually, years and years pass by as slowly and steadily this person comes and repairs a thing. You see them fail, you see them succeed, you see them celebrate. And one day, you see the robot get up and she celebrates for a moment before freaking out as she realizes that the thing is now wandering again. At which point she panics and leaves.
Oh, she cut out for me that time.
At which point she panics and leaves.
Oh, there we go.
At this point, does she look more like Tala?
A little bit, but definitely
Like-
still very young. Looks to be in their, like, late teens, early 20s. Like a kid, you know.
So how long has this thing supposedly been roaming around the grasslands, for us to get this report?
Well, I mean, there have been no sightings for, you know, a couple decades or so, and then it kind of pops back up around around a year ago, 8 months, 6 months
Do
to 8 months.
do I get any visions of like the last like 8 months of it, or no?
Yeah, just it wandering. You see it attacking the village.
But nobody inside of it.
Nope.
Interesting. I'll like shake my head, do like the Doctor Strange like head motion back and forth as I'm like seeing things, and then I'll like open my eyes up and I'll be like, Tala fixed this when she was like really young.
Yeah, I can see entries. You kind of flicks through the computer, like that go way back, maybe like 15 years. Looks like this was a little pet project of hers.
Do you think the malfunction is what's causing it to malfunction?
I think so. But I think I can fix it.
I mean,
I'm
all
a
that
much
matters-
better artificer than she is. She gives you a wink.
As long as it stops killing people, at least the people that are innocent.
She was about to, she like holds up her finger and then you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
her, she puts it down. Okay.
I've got no illusions of what something like this is meant to do.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, look, this is a war machine, so it's gonna be my war machine. You know, I might like redecorate, get rid of some of these things. There's a lot of space in here, really, if you utilized it. A little microcosm, a queen bed. She points to the corner.
So like your whole new house.
Hey, I mean, two people can have a wandering house, right? Where do you think she got the idea?
Howl's moving castle.
I bet she fucking copied these little roaches here for her design, honestly. Just like her father.
That's just a family thing, a family bonding thing they do together.
Hey, I mean, when you see a nice design,
Okay,
might as well
so what else?
patent it before someone else does.
so I'm gonna ask us one more time.
Right.
Are you sure the fish don't have anything to do with Tala?
Make a persuasion check. You know what the fish are, right?
Yes.
At their essence, they're a mixture of the inner and the outer. Not Tala. Talora.
Okay, so that answers my question. But that doesn't answer any questions at all.
We know something, but how do we fit it into everything else?
Is it okay if I ask you these really terrible questions and not to disgrace anybody that's no longer here?
As long as you don't mind if I don't answer them. You're not exactly very trustworthy with information.
Yeah, but I have a soft
Crippling
spot.
need to know more.
Yes, but I also have a really soft spot for these little fish.
Guess you think setting a child loose into an infinite sea of void was a good idea.
Never said it was a great idea. But
Do you think it's out there prospering, child?
I don't know, can I find out?
Have you tried?
Not recently. Everyone keeps telling me to, mind my own business.
Those sound like wise people.
Has Severus been harvesting what I would like to say eggs, per se, from Talora?
I think that Access to inner gods is rather easy to come by, as we had one, or one who had the DNA of one, at the top of our organization for a long time.
Question
The
is,
troublesome question becomes, where does he get the other essence? Again, you're not asking the right questions.
oh, I know, but I wasn't trying to ask that question out loud because it's kind of scary. I haven't been able to.
Maybe think on that one, Elizabeth.
I have I haven't been able to wrap my head around why I fear him so much, but the fear comes from knowing that that he could easily get these fish.
Obviously not very easily, or he'd have them growing all the time.
He had one growing really fast after the one I escaped, so I mean, fast enough.
I don't think he has tanks full of them. I think they're rather hard to come by.
But also, the one he got was after Talora was gone, so
The second one, yes.
Like I said, it's a little unnerving.
I think perhaps he may only have the capacity to grow one at a time.
So perhaps he has more matter to do it, just the process is perhaps really difficult.
But
Consuming.
where's he getting the other part of it from?
I mean,
That-
like you said, that's the question.
That is the question.
That's the part that scares me.
Do you have any theories on that, Elisane?
Not that I'd like to share.
That was.
She gives a smile.
if I may
Got to keep
change
some
this,
secrets, right?
change the subject a little towards our next mission,
Where are you headed?
to Skyhold.
Gonna go fix the lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm interested in what the relationship is like between the New Mutant Alliance and the
Well, the
Magistrate.
New Moon Alliance has been long dead. It's not active.
I see.
But we do have relatively diplomatic relations in Skyhold. We have a community farm near there that was operating up until very recently when it's too cold to operate. But we do have a greenhouse there in the city that operates year-round.
All right.
Aids
And,
the people.
what-
We're
and
not, on amazing terms. But we have done this as a gift and extension.
Right. And do you know of this Kalen?
I believe he's he's our contact, our diplomat, for the magistrate there at the through their royal courts. I believe he has a twin brother.
Should we see him first when we get there?
I would go to the city hall, yeah, and pick up the bounty officially from whoever gives it to you there.
Could you get us there?
Hey, look, I'm happy to walk. We actually got some horses we need to return, so.
Oh, that's true.
So to say,
Yeah.
don't you have horses to return?
But
Isn't there
we're
like
also-
a guy out there shivering in the cold, waiting for you to come back out?
but we're also
Yeah.
turning a blind eye.
He's
Hey,
in a
we
cave.
can make our own way. It's all right.
Hazel, I don't want to go back out in the cold.
It's not gonna. I don't think it's any warmer where we're going.
Like
Yeah,
you
but
wait,
I
you
don't-
waited until after I paid you to ask for a teleport to the next fucking zone. That was cheeky.
I think.
I could get it done. I suppose.
Hey, I think it's okay, truly. We're gonna leave that guy with fucking 5 horses.
And we'll pay
That
him
would be
very
pretty
handsomely.
funny.
And we'll pay him
You
very
already
handsomely.
paid, right?
Did we pay him?
Yeah, and we paid for him. I don't know if we paid him.
Oh. With that, I go walk outside, and I'm gonna go, out of the machine, climb down, and walk up to him and be like, "Hey, man, we're gonna leave you with these horses. Um, You were great, wonderful. But it's too cold out
Well,
here, and I don't want to walk anymore.
Can I talk to
Um,
your leader, the tall one with the short hair, the redhead? Not you, the other
um,
one.
I hand him 250 gold. Is this enough to walk back 5 horses?
Um, make a persuasion check.
This guy's gonna get murdered on the way back.
Um, I don't know if that's
Okay,
Such a-
5.
good idea. I guess I
Truth be told, friends, I do not like
can.
this idea.
Either.
We should just travel back. It's not a big deal.
Oh, can the horses just go free, and then you could just take the money and get new horses, and then just come with
No.
us?
Horses cost a lot more than 250 gold.
Y'all, we're just walking back to town.
It's like 3 days
Horse,
journey
sorry,
back
I'm walking.
to camp or back to town.
Fine.
Yeah, we got it. It's fine, guys.
And then I'll walk back up. I take the money back. I walk back upstairs. I guess we're gonna walk back. He made me feel really guilty.
Mm.
I mean, I
Don't
didn't
worry.
mean to. He sighs. I didn't. I'm sorry. Like,
No, no,
Where's
don't
in his
worry.
head?
It's
You're
just
fine.
like-
Don't worry.
No, this is like her only, I think. She's just afraid of the cold.
Hazel puts an arm around Laurel. We'll be okay. We'll make sure you're not stressed out. You'll be fine. I promise. You'll stay in the carriage.
Says, "Oh, no witnesses," and she kills the guy.
Hey, he didn't come down where the robot was. He doesn't know what happened.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll see the rest of you. See the rest of you around. And like I said, didn't see anything. But if you
What?
do find Tala wandering around out there, make sure you do tell her good and smug that I found her fucking robot and it's mine now. Actually, you know what? And she kind of closes her eyes.
She's sending, isn't she?
She sends a sending spell.
Oh my god.
In that moment, the robot reactivates.
Literally.
I think in the interim, while they're all downstairs and having that entire prior discussion, Nero will have gone upstairs and tried to find some inconspicuous, innocuous, like small wire, the smallest thing she can find, and just tear one wire out, and
The
then put
wire
it in her
that
bag.
kept exploding. That's the no explosion
That's the
wire.
one. It's the one wire.
Hey,
Just yanking a tiny wire, just gonna pull it out.
of what?
Not anything in particular. She's not looking to disable the robot, just looking to take something.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
On my way back to whatever we're going as we're walking. Damn.
That was an at 20, right?
No, it was a 19 for a 21.
Oh, I thought you crit on it or something.
No, I just have advantage for deck saves.
I
It's an effect I can see as a barbarian.
There was an animation on it, so it was cool.
Just for a second, power courses through this, but you narrowly escape it, and it doesn't. You yank it out of the wall before it zaps you. And you have around just a foot-long piece of arcane cable.
Just stuff that in the bag. That's it.
Trinket, I'm going to upcast two second level spells to make a third, and then I'm going to cast Sending onto Laura also.
Oh, great.
You don't know her. You're casting it on Talora or Tala.
Tala.
You don't know her.
I seen her now.
You can make it with advantage. Or what you so you
You
would
just
have
send
to-
it, and then there's a chance that it gets there or
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
So you can roll a d100, I guess.
Okay. Because I've seen her now.
Oh yeah, you saw her in your flashback. That's in your legend lore. That's right.
I will say that with a 52, you are
You
able
don't have to say anything.
with a 52, your spell barely makes it to a source, and you only get 10 words.
Hi,
That's worse than nothing.
I'm Laurel. I would like to meet you.
You have one
You
more
have
word?
one more word.
Please.
Pooping?
Should have called her a bitch.
Bitch.
You and everyone else. You're not staying with Caraway, are you? Just got a little, unfortunate message. Take care. Damn it, I'm one word short.
Bitch.
Bitch.
No, take care of, and I'm trying to say the robot's name. Take care of. She doesn't get the name in. She fucked up her speech.
It should have been take care, bitch.
Ah! Okay. I'm going to make...
Actually, you know what we'll say? We'll say care for Bernard
Aw,
instead. We'll change the last words around so that I can do it.
Okay. I'm gonna use all my sorcery points to make... No, I'll use 7 of my sorcery points to make a third level spell. And then... I'm gonna cast Sending one more time.
This time you do not have to. You can connect to the same source.
Okay. We will. And Caraway does have your robot. But I want to talk about your father. And your mother.
Look, you and everyone else. Tell you what. You find me, and I won't gun you down the second my walking house sees you. Give me one moment. I have 3 more words. The Lunary snows are beautiful. That's what she says.
I turn around, I walk to Hazel.
Hi.
We have to go somewhere really snowy. After the lighthouse. Can you convince them to go?
I suppose. Am I allowed to know why?
I want to go meet Tala.
And she's somewhere snowy?
She said the lunar snow are pretty.
Lunary. It's a city.
Lunaria, yeah.
It's the city that we were supposed to take this robot to, actually.
It's a city and a mountain range.
Well, no matter what we do, I think we should do it honestly.
This is being honest. I'm telling you before I derail everything.
Well, let's do what we're currently doing,
That's why I said after the lighthouse.
and then, I mean, I don't have a reason. Like, she doesn't know who you are. Do you think Severus has told her about you? If they're still in contact?
That's what I would like to find out. Because, 1, I may have made her mom go poof. 2, her dad hates me.
Are you you sure you want to do this? Because it's possible once she finds out who you are, she'll just crush you like a bug.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
But there's something I gotta know. Is she really dating a dragon? And it would it be okay if like she came back and made things better for us? For everybody?
How do you think she'd be able to do that? I'm not saying she couldn't, but what do you think would happen
I don't
if she
know.
came back? I mean, things are different than when she left. Black Maw's gone, but
I think she should know that her dad scares the shit out of him.
I think she probably knows her dad scares the shit out of most people.
I think she probably thinks that most people don't know who her dad is.
Oh, that's true. That's true. She doesn't. But people, she probably knows people. Severus scares people, just not that they know that that's her dad.
Mhm.
Well,
You did say something about her father, and she neither confirmed nor denied it. She ignored it.
Well, you remember what he did to that dragon. He has to know that he's not.
so you're saying that she doesn't know about that? I mean,
He ran.
he put it in a parade. He wasn't exactly trying to be subtle.
Yeah, but let's go meet her and see what she's like. I'm curious. I've never been so fascinated by somebody before.
Well, we can bring it up to
Wait,
the others. I'm not saying it'll be an easy sell, but we'll do what we can, okay? And hey, you seem to be able to contact her anyway, so who's to say you couldn't just ask her more questions that way?
Do you know how exhausting she is? She asks. Okay.
I'm not quite as experienced with sendings as you are, so I'll take your word.
25 words is not a conversation.
It is not. It's really not. Alright, well, let's go meet up with the others. The sooner we start this walk, the sooner you're out of the cold.
Can I torture Pumpkin into the fire?
Pumpkin?
I forgot what it looks like. I keep thinking of pumpkin.
Hey,
Who's the
Laurel.
pumpkin?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Could be nothing.
Could be everything.
Could be
Ooh,
the wind.
That's not good.
Must have been the wind.
Could
You
be getting
feel
scryed on.
as, just for a second, the hair on the back of your neck stands up.
Someone's watching me? Do I get
It
that
feels
feeling?
like someone's watching you.
Oh, good music change.
Can I use arcane to see if it's like a magical watch? Like if there's like a, because like,
Make
you
an
know, like the arcane eye type of deal? Yes.
Yeah, there's somebody probing around here, and they just mark you. And then it fades.
Did you just say someone marked me?
Wow, the consequences of your own actions.
What are these
Coming
Hey,
consequences of my
hey,
at
actions?
you
please.
once again. Wow, who could have seen this coming?
Faye is my hero.
By the way, welcome Tuna. Hello, I added 85 platinum to your character sheet. By the way.
Alright, all of you, you're burning daylight. Get the fuck out of my robot.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for your
Bye,
money. Thanks for your money.
Well, I guess we're starting to head back, right? To the city where we got the horses.
3 days back. What are you guys doing on the way?
I'm giving this guy the 250 gold that I promised, that I almost gave him the first time I took back.
Well, you're
It's
giving
a-
it to him anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
You've been a nice
difficult
guy.
during the winter times.
I completely understand, and you're such a great guy for taking us out here.
Yes, thank you for not making me lead 5 horses back along a steep trail by myself.
Sorry, I was kind of a bitch. I just it's
Don't
the
worry.
cold gets to me now.
Some of us are not gonna.
Water under the bridge. Water under the bridge.
I give him a hug.
Oh, we're not going all the way there. Chill out. We're just going to Orland right now.
All right, what are you guys doing on your 3-day voyage back to Orland?
Dying.
That's 10 stress for each of you, and I need a roll for each of the days of a d20.
10 stress per day or 10 stress for
10
all
stress
of the
for
days?
Laurel per day.
Hazel is using the Beacon of Hope to remove stress
Every day?
at the end of the day. If I have a 3rd level spell slot, yeah. A 3rd or higher.
Trinket? Is that acceptable?
18
Stress
clear
free.
weather first day.
Yeah.
I figured we could take turns on them. I didn't think I was gonna roll them all.
You're the leader.
I'm not the leader.
Evelyn's the leader.
No.
For sure.
Evelyn's the leader.
Evelyn's 100% the leader. Even the little midget
It
dude said
is
so.
very cold and snowy this day, causing your progress to be a lot slower. This is adverse weather effects. So,
Okay.
are you all piled into the
We were taking horses, not the
so
carriage.
yeah, who's
Well, we could sleep in the carriage, right? Because that protects
theoretically,
from...
but this is during the travel.
Oh, yeah.
Not all of us can sleep in the carriage. It doesn't.
Yeah,
exist.
it's true.
So so all of you. So on this particular day, all of you gain 10 stress.
And I'll gain
Laurel, you
20.
gain 20
Okay.
because it is a fucking blizzard.
If I use all 3rd level spell slots, then I can remove 90 stress from the group.
Look at me, I can remove all the stress. Wow.
Like when you give characters a problem, they seek solutions. It's crazy.
Okay, so we'd all
Maybe,
remove.
just
go
wait
to-
until we're all the way there. Like,
Yeah, we'll wait till we're there and then add up
Oh,
how much I can remove in that
Third
time.
day?
are you sure you want to do that? Because I'm already at 60.
wait,
Well-
how? What? You gained.
Wasn't it 10 per day?
Mm-hmm.
You've gained 30. You had 30 before that already.
I also get 20 from that snowstorm.
Because he gets double.
Wait,
for-
no, but you had 10 for the first day, 20 for the second day.
Yeah, and
We're on-
I already had 20.
Oh.
That's 50.
All right, so maybe use one spell slot on just Laura, since
Yeah.
she's
I'll remove 30
a
stress from
problem.
Laurel. Yeah.
And then someone roll for the last day. Oh, the
Yeah,
d20 was a
we got a
9.
nine.
This snowstorm continues, so 10, 10, and 20.
Sorry, Cole.
Okay.
It is
Hold on,
fucking frigid. Midwinter snowstorm along this riverbank.
The rest of us gain another 10 from that?
The rest of you gain another 10.
Okay.
What does 40 give me? 40 gives me paranoia.
If you remove...
Oh, you have a permanent point of exhaustion.
I have not updated the stuff in game yet. Actually,
So
I've
do
updated the effects, but
so as soon as I get hit 40, do I gain a permanent level of exhaustion?
you gain a level of exhaustion that doesn't go away. Yeah. Unless
Permanent.
unless you remove the stress. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. You better.
I'm Beacon of Hoping. I'm Beacon of Hoping my little butt off.
So what's our total stress amount?
For it would have been
Oh.
30. Or no, it would have just been 20 for you guys.
20 for us, yeah.
40
I removed
or
30.
50 for Laurel.
I'm trying to figure out what everyone's current stress total is.
20 for those of us that just took stress from the weather.
Is Hazel removing any of that per day, or are we just waiting until we get there?
You probably should move it per day.
Yeah, so I'm not using. I only have so many spell slots, so if I can do it before we get, or while we're on the road.
So not
before we go to
including
sleep.
Laurel, I think we're at 120 stress right now.
So if you
Wait,
use
140.
if you use 3 spell slots a day, that's a 3rd level spell. So that's 30 times 3, so it's 90 times 3.
I can use 4th level spell slots as well.
Oh, okay. So that's a 4th level spell slot will give you 40.
Because
So
it's
90.
per spell level, right?
Yeah, plus 80. So it's 170 times 3. So that's 510 stress that you can get rid of.
Okay, so should we just remove all our stress if Hazel casts that?
That's if you use 3 level spells, 3 level 3s, and 2 level 4s every day.
I mean, I'll do what I need to do if I know it's helping, and
At
we're
the
not
end of the day.
fight. Yeah, at the end of the day. Yeah.
Okay.
Your math was
And-
way off on that.
Was it?
You said like 500.
Yeah,
No, it's
total.
not.
500,
3
500
level
total.
3s is 90.
Yeah, times 3.
Why
So it's
why
270.
times 3? Why times 3?
Because if you use 3 level 3 spells every day.
Over the 3 days. I see
Oh,
what you're
okay.
saying.
Okay, you're talking
Yeah.
about over the okay.
Yeah, so total, you can get rid of 510.
Over the 3 days.
Yeah, so,
Does Lesser Restoration remove stress?
yes.
I
20.
can also cast that if you want to. See how many times I can cast that a day.
Well,
I
there's-
can
Lesser
also
Restoration
cast
does have-
that too.
Lesser
So-
Restoration does have a pretty high gold cost, though.
No, lesser doesn't. Greater does.
Oh, okay. I thought it also
Right.
had one.
But here's the thing. So if we all have about 110 or 120, and there's 8 of us, and there's me with 60, 510 does not cover everything.
What if we add in?
The lesser
What are you
restoration.
talking about?
I'm confused.
I can cast.
Hold
It's
on.
a 2nd level spell, so I can cast it 3 times per day. and
Because you
2nd
said
level.
because you said we had about 110 over the course of 3 days.
Right now, at this
As-
very moment,
as a
without
group.
counting Laurel, I don't know how much you have. We have 140.
Oh,
As a
total.
group, collectively.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Collectively,
So,
okay.
so right now, if you cast your 3 third level spells, that removes 90 of the 140. We're left with 50. If you use a 4th level spell, we go down to 10. How much do you have, Cole?
I have 40 right this very second.
Okay. Do you have 2 4th level spells or just 1?
I have 3 spell slots, but I could also cast. Me and Sophia can cast lesser as well, which removes 20 per.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
everybody
so,
could just go to 0.
Yeah. So yeah, easily.
okay.
And just
Sorry,
this
I'm-
one day. We don't have to be multiplying all the days.
Yeah.
We are currently on day 3. Sophia roll for day 3, and right now we can just remove everything.
It takes
Sorry.
a lot of
Yeah,
magic
way
to
too
do it, but
complicated.
we can do it.
Sorry, I thought you said 110 per
You guys just
person.
have to be casting spells every day when you're traveling. If
Yeah.
you want to be removing the stress from the blizzard effect.
Which does
If
get
nothing
dangerous
else,
if we get into
then
combat.
it won't be a big deal. But
But
Yeah.
on this day we also arrive, correct?
you do arrive in the evening,
Okay. But at
and the
end of
blizzard
day-
is still howling.
At the end of the day, when we're inside a tavern, you use your 3rd levels, and you guys use some lessers, and we're all good.
It's just a glittery light show.
Yeah, it's
Magic.
basically only a mechanic that is going to affect you while we're like on the road or like, you know, in combat type scenarios. Out of combat, you'll be able to remove stress super duper easily. But
Yeah, in combat, casting spells like that will not be as.
As soon as we walk into the tavern, I control flames that fire and I make it bigger. But not too like uncomfortable, or if anybody's standing beside to burn them or anything like that. I just make it like bigger and hotter.
Some people chuckle at you.
And then I go and directly stand right in front of the fire with my arms like
Feeling
fanned up.
better?
This is awful.
I'm sorry, I know.
Why did I take that stupid bath?
Do we know about that?
No.
Not that it's a big city. Like, what do you mean, bath?
I mean, we were there when.
What did it
well,
do? It was a bath that took on their own.
yeah, it was a bath they took on their own.
Mhm.
We only know that they took baths. We don't know what they did.
I bought this cool bath where I thought it was going to be really fun, and I sat in some magma for a long time. It made like my fire really, really hot, and I felt really great. But now, like, whatever's happening outside really fucking sucks.
All right. Well.
The local bar is called the Hobgoblin. And tavern.
Love that.
Can log that one because I won't remember it. Just made
In
it up on the
Orloon?
spot, actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
The tavern keeper is a hobgoblin in his family. A tall man. Oh, it's a blizzard out there. Come on in, come on in. I've got fire jolts to warm you up.
It will take a round for everyone, and we'll also be getting 5 rooms.
That's 8 fire jolts for 8, plus the 5 rooms is 2 gold apiece for the rooms is 10, 18.
Here's
Are you having
20.
a meal?
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here's 50.
He just like looks at you. Oh, all right, the fancy wine then.
Just keep us entertained the entire evening, please.
Actually, you should be you should be in a couple days. I think tomorrow night is Peter, Paul, and Mary is playing here.
We'll be sure to be gone by then. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, crazy blizzard going on out there. Don't catch yourselves caught out in the snow.
Speaking of, we'll be trying to get to Skyhold soon. Any advice?
Well, I had to wait a couple days to wait out the blizzard.
When is it supposed to let up?
He just kind of blinks at you. Do you know how to tell the weather?
I'm just wondering if there's someone who maybe has better insight into the local shit than me.
Maybe you could check at the temple.
You know who could tell the weather, guys?
Looking like a historic storm out there, though.
That girl Brooke could tell the weather.
How did you know that?
You literally never met Brooke.
You've never met her.
I'm just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
Well, it just
Aren't you
saves
like
something.
in tune with
Yeah.
the elements? Shouldn't you know when it's gonna stop snowing?
I just blink at you.
I guess that's a no.
Aren't you like a ranger type of thing? Live in the wild.
Not anymore. I traded in my pet companion for anger.
So you killed a bird for some more anger?
No, what? I gave Eddie to Nero. In exchange, I got some of her anger.
This is very questionable. I haven't seen Eddie in a while.
Nero's literally been carrying him. What you mean?
It's a hog on her head and a bird being carried like a football.
Make an animal handling check for both of these animals that are not yours.
With disadvantage.
The hog is
on
magical.
football line.
The hog is magical.
Make an animal handling check on Eddie. Let's see how he treats
Yeah,
you.
Eddie is not. He's very food motivated though.
The hog is chill.
He likes sushi.
Are you got? Oh, he
Natty
loves you.
20 for a 25.
Oh shit!
Eddie is adjusting quite well.
To the football.
Honestly, with a natural 20, Evelyn, he has warmed up to Deianira a hell of a lot more than he was ever like nice to you.
That's funny.
Here I was going to be like,
you can see
you're
him kind
holding
of
him like a
like
football.
pecking her hair and like looking for bugs and stuff. He doesn't find any, but
She doesn't even care. He can full on just like peck into her head. She doesn't care. Every
it's
time
very,
she's
like,
holding him.
you know, affectionate, like very much like, you know, you could tell he's like grooming you.
Aww.
Loser. When he did that to me, I actually had bugs in there.
I have to get bugs. in
Ah!
there.
He looks at you, Evelyn.
I was going to be the one to say, you know, I'm sure Eddie's like flapping and being a little uncomfortable being held like a football, but Nero's just kind of holding him there. He doesn't have a
This
choice.
guy serves you guys a feast. There's fire jolts. He brings you a couple bottles of fine wine. There's a few cigars. He serves you a nice like beef stew with some mashed potatoes and like all sorts of vegetables and stuff. For the 50 gold that you pay him, there's also like cheeses and crackers and stuff. They load you right up. You can see as a lot of people around you kind of look at you like, whoa.
We're big spenders now. The
Can I
party
get
fund
you
has a
guys
lot of
anything
money.
else?
Can you just extend our rooms for a second night, please? And then
Oh, certainly. It's covered under your. It'll be covered. Don't worry about it.
yeah, if you ever need more, just let us know.
That is Velavidara cheese, by the way. Try that out. It's semi-local, just through the Lunaria Peaks. Try it out. It goes really good on those herb crackers.
Looks really good.
Sophia starts like taking just bites of the cheese block, like she's not putting out crackers.
Jesus Christ.
We love
It
a
is
fair-
very. It's like a spreadable cheese.
I love
This
that.
is an IRL tuna move, by the way.
So you get a big mouthful of just like goopy cheese. It tastes great, but
Hazel is awkwardly checking in, like, my stew's better though.
you probably just ate like 4 gold worth of cheese. Just a big mouthful of cheese. It's a lot
Sophia
stickier
the
than
whole
you think
time
it's
is
gonna
just
be.
like, oh, your soup is so much better. Like this, I'm just really hungry. Don't worry about it. But your soup, 10 out of 10.
It is delicious. It's very oaky, very like nutty. It's good cheese. Pairs well with the wine that he gave you.
Evelyn takes a little scoop of the cheese and puts it in her mashed potatoes. Stirs it up.
Elite moves happening.
Alright, so do we want to try and wait out the storm, or do we want to try and travel despite it?
I mean, no matter what, people will. If we take my carriage, people will be in the cold driving it.
I'm happy to
So-
deal with that.
I mean, we can see. We can always just stick our heads out, see how it is, and if it's worse, then maybe we stay, and if it's better, then we can head out.
Pardon my confusion, but what is the plan right now?
We're going to Skyhold to try and fix the lighthouse. The reward is 10,000 gold pieces and titles of honor.
Okay.
People there can't fix a lighthouse.
I think
I
it's
think it's a
probably
little
more complicated.
Yeah.
I have a question I probably shouldn't ask, but last we heard about the grasslands, there were zombies popping up, or undead popping up. We haven't noticed any of that while we've been here.
Yes, I've not heard any claims about the undead or anything since the end of the invasion.
Okay, yeah. Never
Undead
mind.
like people that are already dead?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, like people who were buried recently or slain recently.
We even killed a dragon or a wyvern one time, and it immediately got right back up.
I apologize for my contribution to any dead bodies.
I mean, I think
That's
we've all
good.
contributed to dead bodies.
Pay you 100 gold to make another.
Deal.
Damn, you're that cheap? Alright.
I've done more for less.
Bet.
I've done less for more.
My point exactly.
Is there anything else for this evening? Or would you guys like to move on to the next day?
Evelyn
first
does
evening, I got
pull
nothing.
Sophia aside.
This is still the
once-
first evening, I do believe.
Yeah, once we're in our room. Alright. We're no longer on the road. I do not wish to try and watch over your shoulder at all times. Please promise me you'll not do any more milk of the poppy while I'm asleep.
Her phone's freaking out. Give her a sec.
Okay.
Guys, you're in the last month of winter. You're almost done.
Hey.
Only 45 days to go. Well, it'll still be cold at the start of spring, but like only 45 days to go, and then you're not in the winter seasons anymore. You're lucky. You guys like skipped like 45 days of winter when you went to the other place. So
Solar.
it is
Oh,
now or well, I guess now it would be it's a Monday. Monday, the 5th of pre-vernal 1347 AC.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hello?
You see, as like Sophia is like way more paying attention to how nauseous she feels from eating so much cheese. She's like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna touch that for a little bit. It was a bit of a money sink, you know.
Yeah, and that's why I'm worried, because we just got paid a lot of money.
Oh, I had a lot of money before that too. Just, you know, no fucking time.
How much debt does Sophia have?
None.
I just wanted to make sure. I haven't really been sleeping as well because I've been nervous about it, so.
Well, I'm sorry. That wasn't my goal. You know, just so that I didn't pull it. Don't you just love going back to those things?
Sorry, what? Love going back to what?
Yeah, it's nostalgic, you know?
Drugs are not nostalgic for me, no. Walking through the forest, kinda. Being on a boat, a little, yeah. When I was really little, and I was still on the boat, Jack and I would always help him with the dishes at night, and we would treat it like we were, like, loading cannons. Like, you were, like, one of us was the polisher, and one of us was, like, loading the cannon for fire. It was... So, like, that's, like, a nostalgic thing, I guess. Sometimes if I do the dishes around the house, I pretend I'm doing that still. But it's usually just me. Anyways, yeah, thank you for being willing to not do that. That seems weird to say. Thanks for not doing drugs, but... Anyways...
I try my best, curtsies.
How short is your curtsies?
Hashtag cutest moment in Lunaria. The
Stop.
image of little Evelyn, like, standing on a stool washing dishes with Jack.
Oh
Holy shit.
Hey, if you
That's
guys
so
listen to
cute.
my playlist, there's that one song about, like, don't forget your favorite first mate. You'll cry when you hear it next time.
Oh, you know Jack loves you.
Joke's on you, I'm a soulless piece of shit. I won't cry.
You will.
Cries the hardest.
Jack was secretly hoping that you would go with your mother and just stay with them. Not
Maybe
even
one
gonna
day.
lie to you.
Maybe one day, Jack.
Jack wants you back on the ship. Jack kind of knows your mom's getting a little old. But that's a discussion for another day.
I'm no captain, that's for sure.
Like, there's nobody else in the world that
You're
could
the
be
leader.
written down on that will to inherit the Hellcat. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not gonna fucking sell it.
Well, no.
Not if I raise her up and get written on the will.
I'll kill you. I would like to rage.
I mean, selling it I could see if you didn't want to be the, the captain. Like, that's a decision you gotta make. Like, when your parents die, you gotta make the decision of whether or not to sell their house, Like, you have to make that decision. But, like...
Honestly, it would be so cool if we, like, were truly bonded at the end of this campaign, and then we all just joined Evelyn's, like, crew, and we took over, and we, sailed the seas for the rest of our lives, doing dumb bullshit.
If Evelyn is the captain, Evelyn chooses her crew.
I was gonna say, it's really cute of you to think that
I
Laurel
was
gets
gonna
invited
say.
to that.
Well, anyway, the first night...
Wow, guys, that's so rude.
The first night passes, and in the morning, the blizzard is still going very strong.
Oh, I can long rest.
There is, in fact, about 2 feet more snow on the ground than there was when you went to bed, by the time you wake up.
Darren has such a fucking hangover.
You can see, you wake up and
boy.
you hear very early in the morning somebody walking on the roof and shoveling the snow off the roof at the crack of dawn, trying to keep the roof from sagging.
You know what I want to say, guys? We should have took that teleport.
But other than that...
We could ask if there's a way to teleport from here.
But other than that, things are very cozy here. The hearth is warm. The breakfast is hot. The spirits are up among the people here. It seems this is a pretty common thing.
What was the name of the hobgoblin who runs this place?
The hobgoblin.
I didn't give him a name, but let's say that his name is
Boblin the hobgoblin.
Bart.
Boblin.
Bart?
Yeah, Bart.
Just like Bart. Alright. Excuse me, Mr. Bart.
He's kind of shoveling snow out front.
Oh, sorry to bother you right now. Are there any local guilds that have access to teleportation?
Maybe at the temple. They might, there's some spellcasters there.
Ooh, thank you.
No promises on, like, I'm not a spellcaster, but I think that's a pretty tough spell. Teleport.
Yes, a lot of cities have, like, circles for them. I wasn't sure.
Oh, I don't think we have one of those. We're not a fancy like that.
Oh, it's all good. We'll check with the temple, though. Thank you.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Question for
yeah.
God.
Still have you a
You have,
room
like,
for the night, right?
Yeah. For now.
Gives you a thumbs up. And all this fucking snow, and he just kind of keeps shoveling it. Wish the nine
do you
hells would
have-
warm this place up.
Do you have like an armory or like a place where they sell
Jed, the local
half
blacksmith.
decent? Good. I'm gonna go see him.
Only things out of iron and steel, mostly, though.
That works.
Question for God. How long is it to, if we were to take the super fast chariot from here to Skyhold, is it like 3 days?
From here to Gosser would be 3 days. And then 3 days onward to Skyhold. So it's about a week journey.
Yeah, we're not on the fast roads anymore, I don't think.
Isn't it?
thought
You
they
would
were
be
the
on the
yellow
fast
ones, right?
roads, yeah.
Yeah, the yellow lines
So
are
it
fast.
was 3 days from Gotha to Chateau. So
Okay.
In my magical carriage, right?
Yeah, in the magical carriage. Yeah, it was 3 days from Gotha to Chateau.
I mean, that's not too bad.
I have consistency.
You do. You do.
Why don't we just do the carriage, y'all?
And isn't it that the roads don't have like whether things accumulate on the actual road itself?
On the actual road, yes, but you can still, there's still like blizzard stuff that happens. Like you can still get lost in the, I mean, not like lost, but you can still, you know, succumb to harsh weather conditions while on the road.
We can't sleep everybody inside.
And you can't sleep on the road.
Yeah. So we'd still have to... Are there little spots of refuge on the way that aren't listed on the map? Like inns
Not
and
really.
taverns?
I mean,
Not
stuff
really?
stuff that you make, you know, little spots, but it's all covered in snow at this point, you know. There are certainly camping places and rest stops, but not ones that are maintained by anyone. No one, like, there was a time when the Numian Alliance would have maintained these highways and stuff, but they don't. The Numian Alliance doesn't exist anymore. There's no single central power in the grasslands right now, other than the magistrate. Things are kind of in a scramble. All the different, like Lunaria is an independent, like, city-state right now. Skyhold is an independent city-state right now. Ashtamore is an independent city-state right now.
So that makes it basically like international waters where there's probably a lot of banditry and stuff like that?
There's a ton of banditry.
Okay.
Maybe not in the middle of the blizzard. I don't know any bandits that are stupid enough to go wandering out in the blizzard, but...
The temptation to go to Yarnum right now. To want to go to Yarnum.
I'm gonna give you a reason to go to Yarnum.
So would anyone like to go to the temple to see about teleportation?
Wouldn't hurt.
I'll come with, sure.
Stay right here.
I'll come along.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Taryn's like, I'd love to come. I have such a headache, though.
She pats Taryn on the head and casts Lesser Restoration to see if it helps at all with his hangover.
It was a lady in Orlin who cured you last time, right? It was in Orlin, not Chateau. Was it in Orlin that you got cured, or in Chateau that you got cured?
Chateau.
It was Chateau, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
so
we went to
never
Chateau
been to
first.
This temple. This temple is also a temple devoted to Yarna, specifically, or the Outer Will, and it's very similar to the last one. A couple of young interns and some older, more refined oracles and healer types who kind of greet you. They are mostly here of, I believe I said, just like pretty mixed general humanoid races here. So.
Hello.
We'll say you're met by an elven woman. Oh yes, what can I do for you today?
We are in town seeking anyone who might be able to teleport us to Skyhold to avoid some of this weather on our journey. We could pay top coin for it.
Well, there's I'm not sure. Well, so there used to be a lot of teleportation circles that were worked around here, but a lot of them don't like link up anymore.
Oh, that's a pain.
It's kind of like it's been like a couple years and things have been a little weird, and like our teleportation circle just kind of doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
When did this start happening? Maybe like 2 years ago or so.
It was Willen's fault.
When did the Numian Alliance fall?
Make a history check.
I want to say it's the last campaign's character's fault.
You don't know shit about that, first of all.
Kara has nothing to say about this.
The Numian Alliance fell around 400 years ago.
Oh, okay, a long time.
Around 400 years. So during the occupation of the dragons.
Are there any spellcasters that could just get us there with just a spell without a circle that you might know of?
Or maybe they know the circle there.
Mm-hmm.
Make a persuasion check.
Is that me making the persuasion?
Whoever's talking.
Please let me do it. I'm gonna roll like shit now that I said that, though.
Can I help with this persuasion check before they roll? And say we're followers of Yarna as well. And can I add a deception check?
Sure. You can do a deception and a persuasion.
Perfect. There we go.
And do I get advantage on the persuasion? Is
No.
that what's happening? Okay. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I have a +9!
Oh,
we got a 25 on the roll.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, I have to reload.
Why do I even bother?
you're gonna get it one of these times.
Yes, if you are members of the church, I do believe that, let me go talk to the mother and see if we can, afford one of our teleportation scrolls. The order only gives us so many a month, or so many a year, but we could maybe spare one for some pilgrims if you know, she kind of nods to you guys. If you're spreading the word of the Lord.
Of course. Praise be Yarna.
We're also trying to assist in, with the lighthouse in Skyhold, if that means anything for you.
Yes. She kind of disappears for a little bit, and it's actually like a while. You guys are sitting around before she comes back. There's a good 20 minutes.
While this is happening, can I do a big think and it's open for the rest of the group, but out discussion? Have we ever heard about teleportation circles just not working randomly?
I haven't.
I mean, I haven't either.
Could make a history check.
Well, I'll do that. My history is not the greatest, but we'll see. Okay, that's an 11.
You know that there have been times when magic can fluctuate in power in the realms, but nothing specifically about teleportation circles stopping working.
Interesting.
Also, don't we currently have a teleportation scroll?
You do have a scroll of teleport, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it only goes to.
But the one that you have is linked specifically to the Imperial Workshop.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We have a way back then.
You have a way back left, yeah.
Okay.
Like a specific thing that Dextra Macon gave to you that's like a disposable crystal. So if you guys are really in a pinch,
No, we're good.
you know, just toss that one down. It's a quick bag, you know, like you technically still have access to that. You'll probably quickly get prompted to exit the Imperial Workshop, but you can still use it. It is still an oh shit button for you.
Laurel, who has that again, by the way?
Pretty sure every time we come back to the fact that you have it.
It's you, yeah.
And you just never read it down.
Okay, I'll write it down. So I can stop
proof that you wrote it down.
Scroll from ex-girlfriend.
How does Hazel feel about the ex-girlfriend? I don't think we ever went into that.
After about 20 minutes. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Saved by the bell.
Saved by the trinket.
After about 20 minutes, this lady comes back and says, there is a hard need for money here. And it is of our best interest to not let go of such an artifact as this for less than 400 gold. And she kind of presents to you a spell scroll in a nice case.
We have that much in the party fund, right? More than that.
Yeah, but do we want to spend that much? We could
They
just do
are
6 days.
invaluable resources to our church and can only be undone by this amount of money. We would consider you gracious donators, though, and consider putting a plaque on the wall for you and your party. What are you called?
The quill.
Oh, we would love. I'm not there.
You're not there. Yep.
I think we'd be okay without the scroll, but I'm still curious, and I don't know if I speak for my fellow pilgrims if we are curious about the deactivation of your teleportation circle.
Hazel's nodding.
Yes, well, it would have been right around the time that the, would you know anything about ley lines?
Do I know anything about ley line?
I
Make a
studied them
history
once
check.
at university in
Any of you who are here can make history checks about ley
I'm really
lines.
I'm really good at this. Oh, imagine if that had been the persuasion.
She explains to you all with a little bit of a boost from Safia and Hazel. Ley lines are like, think of them as like streams of magical energy that flow long distances across the plane. The maps of the ley lines do trace a lot of them through the Eternal Cities. And, there's a lot of people who kind of think that maybe the one in Yarnum is a little bit broken right now.
That makes sense.
And so without the lines flowing through Yarnum, that kind of leaves the rest of the grasslands in like a dead zone.
It's like a chain reaction?
Well, they all ping off each other. There's these kind of nexuses. They all kind of ping off each other. And when one of them goes out, none of the other ones can ping there. And so none of the stops along the way have any energy, for lack of a better word.
If only we knew what Christmas lights were. I could make a great comparison.
I'm gonna give you. Here's 40 platinum. Can you make it say Evelyn Wyvern Rider Reed? This is from my personal friends.
Yes.
You gave 400 gold.
Yes.
We're taking the scroll.
She
I'm
hands
assuming.
over the scroll, yeah.
Yeah.
This amount is fine.
I mean,
is this a teleport spell or a teleportation circle?
It is teleport.
Do we need something
Do you
from
need
there to be
someone
able
to cast it for you?
So the teleport spell only does 7 people, I think, right?
Hang
oh
on.
shit.
You went up to 8 willing creatures of your choice.
Okay.
So 9
Oh,
people
okay. Okay.
We have 9.
You have 8.
You have 8. We
We
have
have
8.
8.
Okay, because I was like, I was like, for some reason my brain was like, I think it's only 7 people.
It's 7th level.
So I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Do we need someone who can cast 7th level spells to be able to
No.
cast this?
We have to roll if
You
we're
have
not
to
high
roll
enough
if
to
you're not
cast
high
it.
enough. There's
So
a
if
chance
you
Yeah.
it
get
fizzles.
400 gold, maybe.
But we also don't know where we're actually going, so there's even a higher chance that we don't have.
Okay, first of all, Evelyn bought this, not the party. So
Oh, yeah.
we are
Do
walking.
you need someone?
okay.
Someone to cast it for you?
No, thank you. We're going to be walking. I bought this for my personal collection.
She looks at you
I'm
like
so glad
and
Laurel's
kind
not
of
here.
scowls a little bit. Oh,
I could pay you more. Would that make it better? Sorry.
no, it is. It is fine. This is enough.
That's so rude.
Is it? The way she
I
don't
would
know, you
remind
weren't
you,
there?
pilgrims, that lying is a sacrilege to Yarna.
Oh, I mean, we did want it for that purpose, but I
Yes,
personally bought it.
And do
Yes.
use it later. And she gives you a little bow.
All right,
In
guys.
her
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let's get out of here before she decides to kill me.
Hazel curtsies, and then
They give you
walks out
everybody
backwards.
gives you a little bow. Just Wyvern Rider, read on the.
Evelyn Wyvern Rider Reed, yes.
You've got it. The blizzard continues through the day.
I do want to go see Jet.
Sure. You've played Skyrim, right?
Yes.
He's the guy from River Run.
Oh god.
Very similar, open outdoors. You know, it's fucking -20, and he's shirtless, clamoring
furnace is
iron
going,
around a
it's probably
forge.
hot.
Yeah. Just kind of like it is a central nexus of warmth. You can see there's a couple of people, a couple of like vagrants that are just kind of gathered around his shop,
Nearby.
like trying to stay warm.
Just because it's the only way to
Yeah,
be warm.
even like stray animals and stuff, just like sleeping near the warmth. He just
Are you
kind of
Jed?
a dwarvish man, yes. And oh yes, sir. What can I do for you? Continues to clang away on a sword.
Do you have arrows?
Quite a few. Broadhead or hunting.
The kind you kill people with.
Broadhead. Over there, and he points to a bunch of them. 1 silver apiece.
Do you have ones that perhaps are a little better or hit harder?
A little hard to come by, but I might have a few. What do you call them? Wallopers or something. Lying around inside.
Good. I want them.
Yes. Let me go check. And he slips inside. He comes back out holding 4 arrows, silver at the tip, with long blue shafts. Yeah, these are, I think I'm not much of a fighter anymore, but I think they knock people down. I could let these go for, he kind of picks his teeth, 40 apiece.
Done. How many of them?
There are 4 of them.
4? All right. Give them 4 platinum. Or wait, no, it's 40 apiece?
40 apiece.
160?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
16 platinum. Hand it over.
Here, let me put them on your sheet. Where's your sheet? There you are. I need to reload my page.
Damn, I regret giving 40 platinum and not 400 gold. The coin weight difference is actually crazy.
That's why I put mine in as.
That's why I give you
platinum.
guys it in platinum, is because gold is fucking heavy as shit. I put 1 on your thing, you can change it to 4.
Got it. And one more question.
Anything.
She kind of looks around the shop. Is it mostly an outdoor kind of?
It's mostly
forge?
it's mostly
Like
an
half-
outdoor forge. He's got some stuff set up on racks that are for display, but it's mostly just pretty common items.
Do you need a hand? I can hit things with a hammer pretty hard.
A hand. Amateur blacksmith.
I don't have anywhere else to go right now, and we're just spending time here, so I just need something to do.
I'm not gonna pay you.
That's fine.
Yeah, couldn't fuck this up. And he kind of, he's just got some unfinished swords that you could hammer into, not quite sharpness, but hammer into evenality.
And here we'll just spend as much time as he is open, just hammering away at whatever he needs hammered.
He just sits back and smokes a pipe and watches. He does like correct you a lot. Oh no, that's not good. Try again.
I'm sure there are a few that are just going to get straight out flattened and broken, but she'll just spend the day working.
You're lucky you bought something. Iron's not cheap.
Sorry.
Actually, it is. It's pretty cheap.
Is there anywhere I might be able to find like a training dummy in this town?
Yeah, sure. Actually, at the blacksmith guy, he's got a couple training dummies.
Oh.
For you to practice your weaponry on before you buy it.
Would it be problematic for you if I trained using this for like a long period of time?
For the day, no.
Like a full 8-hour training session?
Yeah, no. There's more than one.
Cool.
You guys noticed that he does not have very many customers today. In fact, he does not serve anyone but Daenerys today.
Ain't nobody wanting to go out in this.
But he seems happy for the company.
Yeah, I will. Actually, so we're not doing anything else today. I'll get 10 hours of training.
Then we pass another day and into the night. Is anybody doing anything in the evening? You see that there is actually a show gathering at the hotel that you're staying at tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck no. In the evening, I will find wherever it is that Mateo has holed up. If he's in his room or out and about drinking.
Well, okay. Sorry. Aaron's at 10% brain capacity. Yes, Mateo is.
As opposed to the 15% normal brain capacity.
In my defense, I had meetings from 9 a.m. to 5:15 p.m.
Okay.
constantly.
I'm just teasing you.
No, you're good. Mateo is probably in his room, cuddling with a bottle of something.
So you're gonna get what is the equivalent of like police knocking on your door, just like full fist slamming against the door.
You can hear it upstairs. It echoes through the floorboards. There is folk music playing from downstairs.
You hear noises inside, which sound like somebody falling out of bed and grabbing something. And after maybe like a minute or two, the door cracks open slightly, and you see the glint of something metal before Mateo's face appears the door. What?
Okay, that took a while. I don't know. You touching yourself in there? You need your alone time? It doesn't matter. And she's gonna pull out the arrows and kind of hold them up to the cracked doorway. Use these, right?
The fuck? What? Okay. You seem like opens the door fully. He's holding a dagger in his hand. Fuck me. What the?
That wouldn't cut deep enough.
Yeah, when I'm used to people slamming on my door, generally being guards trying to arrest me, not really used to members of my party. I think the people in fucking Chateau could hear that knocking. But come in, yeah, what, so why are you giving me arrows? You want me to kill something? My usual rate's 50 gold. Anything larger than medium size is 100 gold per pound. What do you want me to kill?
That sounds disturbing. I mean, the rates are poor, but okay.
The average, that's like 17,000 for the average person. That's a lot of money.
That's an expensive game.
Per pound, yeah, that is you are an expensive hitman.
She just holds out the arrows. He said, I don't remember when you said it before I left, that it would suck if someone was left on a table and dissected, and I agree. Death was preferable. This is, I don't know how you... A peace offering?
Okay.
Sorry if I've been hard on you. I don't know what you've been through. Yeah, I don't have any right to know. Your shit is your shit. But thank you. I'm sorry for.
Go on.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for putting my. We were going through, I think, Orlon on our way down. My hand on you to cast invisibility or some shit. You sort of like, whacked me. Sorry, didn't realize you're. Not in like a degrading way, but like I didn't realize you're touchy feely. But some people are like that. We've all gone through shit. We've all had our shit, but
I don't like being touched.
Thank you.
I get to choose now.
No, yeah, I accept your peace offering. I'm sorry I don't have anything to give you in return. It's like an olive branch.
Just remember that people don't like being on tables.
Yeah, fair enough. Here's here. This is my peace offering to you. Because you like squash and things, I guess. I don't know. This is the first thing. It's probably pretty rotten. It's been sitting in my inventory for a couple months.
Thanks.
I
She's
don't
gonna
really have
reach
any
out
good
and slowly start pulling the door closed.
Do you want a shield? I've got like 10 shields in my inventory right now.
No, she looks at the rotten squash. No. Closes the door. And walks away.
Well, that was the damn fucking weirdest interaction I've had.
You guys, the rest of you see a large group of people playing poker downstairs at the bar. If any of you would like to play poker.
Oh hell yeah, Laura's gonna play poker.
So the game is essentially dice blackjack. In order to play, what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll 1d10 privately and 1d10 publicly. You are trying to get as close as you can to the number 21. It is 5 gold to buy in, and you have unlimited hits.
This is fucking blackjack, not poker.
It's blackjack, yeah. It's dice blackjack.
1 second, I do want to
So
play.
that was your public one. Make sure you roll the next one privately, because you want to keep one private, so that other people can't guess what you have.
That was only public to you. It was private for the rest of us.
Yeah, it was private.
Oh. Is there a way to roll it so you should roll that so I can't even see it? Cool.
It won't.
Roll a dice in person.
I don't know.
Take a picture of it. I don't know.
I guess I guess you can't do that.
See that?
Yeah, I can't see that. Yeah, see, you can privately roll dice. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll say that it's the 10 and then whatever you just rolled.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll some dice. I'm gonna roll 1 private roll. And then 1 public roll. And then do you hit or stay? This was a 5 gold buy-in, by the way.
I think Tanny also said she wanted in. I don't know.
Okay. Did you want to play in as well, Tanny?
I don't know. How do you do the totally private roll?
Under where it says public roll, you go to self roll.
Self roll.
Okay.
So you would roll 1 to yourself and then 1 publicly.
Okay, so nobody can see that?
Nobody can see that. That is just you. So you would have that dice and then a public die. So you technically have a 1 showing right now. I have a 4 showing and Cole has a 10 showing. So Cole, do you want to hit?
Oh yeah, hit me.
Okay, go ahead. Roll a d10. So Cole has an 18 showing. Does that bust? Does that go over 21?
No.
Okay. So do you want to keep on an 18 or do you want to hit?
No, I'm gonna keep on this 8. I'm gonna keep on this 18.
Okay. Tangy, would you like to hit or stay on your showing 1?
Hit me, baby.
So go ahead. You would roll another d10. So you have an 11 showing. Did you bust?
Nope, but I'm gonna stay.
Okay. So the homie has a 4 showing. He's gonna hit for a. So that's a 11. He's gonna hit again.
That's a bust.
He busted.
Hmm.
So
Didn't make
you
him feel
two
good
would
either.
reveal, Hazel, what do you have as your total points? You don't have to
Sorry.
reveal it. You can just say. We'll
21.
you.
You got 21?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Hazel,
I got
did
a
you also get a
19.
21?
I got a 19.
All right, so
Wait,
you
you
would
rolled a
gain
1?
15.
Mhm.
You would gain 15 coins, Laurel.
Yes.
Would anybody else like to get in on the game? Now that we know how to play.
Yeah, my last character was the gambler, not this one.
Hey, there are other
Hazel will
people
go
here.
again.
Lyra doesn't know how the game is played.
You just watched it if you wanted to.
Nah, it's too complicated for her.
Okay.
We got the
She has no poker
intimate
face.
character.
All right. So then one roll publicly, one roll privately. Another 5 gold buy-in. Let's make it 10 this time, actually.
Twinsies.
Whoa. Everybody rolled a 3.
Quadruplies.
Everybody rolled a question
All
mark.
right. So Cole, you have a 3 showing. Would you like to hit or stay? So you've got a 6 showing. Are you keeping that?
I can keep rolling?
If you want.
You have a 6 showing. Would you like to keep rolling?
Yeah.
I think you're allowed to hit as many times as you want. So
Yeah, you can
have
hit as
11
many
showing
times as
right
you
now.
want. You have 11. So you have 15 showing.
Have you busted?
Have you busted?
1 second.
You need a 6 or lower to not have busted.
Yeah, 12, 15. Okay, I'm staying.
Okay. Hazel, you have a 3 up.
I'm staying.
All right. He has a. What does he have up?
3.
What's that? A 3? Okay. Yep. He will hit.
We all started with 3s.
Oh, private roll.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I will say that was a 6. Straight up. That was what that was. It was a 6. You can check the footage if you don't care. So that would be 6 plus 3 is 9 plus. Yep, he will go again. I have it set as public roll. I don't know why it's rolling privately. Uh, 2 plus 6 is 8 plus. Yeah, I have to go again.
Getting lucky with the little rolls. Either lucky or unlucky.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Bruh. Okay, alright, hold on.
So you have 15 showing.
He will keep. And reveal that his score is a 19.
20.
Also 20.
Ooh, rollies!
So you would split the pot then.
Yeah, we'll
Which
split
would have been
the pot,
30, so you would have gotten 15 each.
No, let's rollies. Let's rollies.
If you'd
Whoever
like.
rolls higher wins. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Theoretically, it would have been actually. Theoretically, it would have been whoever rolled the highest die, because that's how blackjack works. If you tie, it's whoever has the highest face cards.
This is just between us at this point. This is a gentlewoman's wager.
All right, Hazel, you gain 30 gold.
Hey, baby. I'm tapping out. I came out on top, and I'm never gambling again.
Went to Vegas and I won, and now I'm done.
Exactly.
Never going again.
I mean, I am. I won't
Gambling
talk
success
about why now.
story.
Never going back to Vegas again.
All right. Well, then, anything else for the night?
Oh, we'd like to know more about that folk band.
It's Peter, Paul, and Mary. You have not actually. You've probably seen them play before.
Mm-hmm. I grew up on Peter, Paul, and Mary.
You guys have all seen Peter, Paul, and Mary play before. Same exact set as before. Nothing new. It's all Bob Dylan covers.
Fantasy Bob Dylan.
Gob Billin.
Gob Dylan.
The Goblin.
Goblin. The Goblin. That's so
Sorry, that one was good.
That was good. No one else is laughing, and I'm offended by
Yeah, that one was that was off the cuff.
Don't
too.
worry, I'm laughing muted.
The next day comes. The storm has let up a little bit, but not entirely. You could end up going out into it, and the storm picks back up, and you're stranded out there in a snowstorm. So it would be up to you guys whether or not you want to continue to wait and see what happens, or go now.
Can I say that Hazel took the time to cast her carriage spell the night before, just in case we were leaving?
Sure.
Okay, it lasts 24 hours, so then I have my spell slot back.
Mm-hmm.
So we have our ride if we do want to head out.
I mean, only one of us truly has a problem with the cold.
I mean, all of us will have a problem if we get caught out there and it gets worse, because we can't
Laurel-
stay on the road.
Laurel is going to find like a Sherpa owner, and get like the best blankets possible. The thickest, the fluffiest.
It's really funny to me that Cole hasn't figured out that this is a psychological thing yet.
Well, can I actually get some blankets for the rest of us?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll just be cold.
Yeah,
Because there are two people outside. So
I mean,
I know
you
it's
can buy some
psychological
extra
thing.
blankets and stuff, but I'm gonna say it's not gonna be any more or less cold than you would be going in general.
Can I prestidigitate warmth
Yeah.
for who? Like, I will ride out there with, I'm assuming Evelyn, because it sounded like she wanted to ride out there also. And then, like, just the cubic foot of air that I curl myself up into, and I guess, like, Evelyn's torso.
I imagine
Being a little
Safia
space
is
heater on
like
my lap.
inside the jacket, just kind of peering out through a hole.
that's fucking adorable. Shut the fuck up. I can't.
So are you
handle
guys
that.
taking off?
Seems like it.
I think so.
All right, then it is 3 days onward. Somebody give me a roll for the first day.
Hazel should do it. She's lucky.
You're, I don't need to make any animal handling check for your magical carriage,
Nope,
right?
they just
Okay.
go. They are not actually real. Last time I rolled a 9. I also rolled last time, so 3 other people should do it now.
Roll, 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 roll.
Who?
You.
Alright.
No.
No? Make up
No,
your
sorry,
mind.
you just said the word me, and I said no.
Oh.
My Discord, like, freaked out, so I left the chat, and all of a sudden I hear Aaron scream, "You," and I don't know who he's talking to.
You.
Soldier boy, tell him.
Ah,
Exactly.
That's
Oh my
meant to be all called
God.
the soldier boy.
18.
18 for the first day. The storm does actually let up for the day, and you have a pretty smooth day of travel.
She prestidigitates, even though it's warm inside. Hazel prestidigitates to, like, holding Laurel's hands to try to trick her into thinking that she's warmer, because we know it's psychological, but we could still.
Laurel, you gained 10 stress.
Damn it! It was worth a try.
You're not getting out of it.
Do the people outside also take 10 stress?
The 2 people outside also take 10 stress.
Even with
Who's outside?
prestidigitation?
Even with.
I'll be outside.
The Sophia Space Eater?
This is not a thing you should be able to do, so I have to
Hey,
decide
I'm fine.
right now
I
whether
will
or not
add
I'm
that.
allowing this.
Whether
we-
you're
we-
allowing bundling up to
No.
supersede it.
Okay.
No.
So the three of us who are outside will still take 10 then.
So I can upcast to level 4 Beacon of Hope to get rid of all of that, right? Although then there's also what? No, that's 40. That's 40. That's everybody. Do we take more during the night though? Because only a few of us can actually stay
This
in the
is for a
carriage.
24-hour period, we'll say.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Anything
We'll
that
do
night?
watches. We'll have to do watches probably.
Yeah, we'll have to do
so we're
watches.
out on the road. Evelyn will take first. Well, actually, Evelyn would prefer third watch, so she can do her little exercise in the morning.
Yeah, Taryn also.
Laura will do first watch.
I'll take some form of watch.
Do you guys try and make
I
a
will take a
camp,
watch of
or are you
capacity.
camping on the road?
No, we'll
Are we
pull off to
allowed?
the side of the road, and I'll make a fire.
Some pretty big
Anywhere that-
snowbanks.
If there's any cover anywhere.
I would like for you guys to make a survival check to try and make a camp in these
Can I-
All of
adverse
us,
weather
or
conditions.
choose a person?
I have a
One
plus
of you or one person. Or
7.
2 of you or one person with advantage.
I
Can
have a plus-
I vaguely have good survival. I have +5.
I have a
Can
plus-
can I assist by burning the area?
I
If you'd
don't
like to
think
cast
that's
spells,
gonna help.
yes.
Me and
That just
Sophia
makes
should
sense.
each roll because I think we have the best survival.
I have one better than Sophia.
Oh,
but-
okay, then maybe you and me because I have +7.
Yeah, I have +6.
Not that it matters, but
Do it.
I'm down. Can I get a bardic inspiration?
She says some like vaguely inspiring, like, yeah, I guess you can do it. You know, it's just one better.
you did better
Take
than
me-
me.
27.
Vaguely-
With a 27, you can make a decent time of camp. It takes you still a decent amount of work. It takes you around 2 hours to make a camp. Just shovel around enough snow, move it around. But you do get it done rather quickly. Who's on first watch?
Laurel is from the comfort of her tent with arcane eye.
I mean, yeah, Hazel can do first watch as well.
Is that when you would cast the
Yes,
Beacon of
the
Hope.
carriage, yeah. Oh, I could do Beacon of Hope then. I'll do Beacon of Hope and then I'd recast my carriage at that point as well. Laurel can stay in the carriage. It would be more protected from the elements. You just probably wouldn't be able to watch as well, I guess.
She can do the Arcane Eye on the other side of it.
True. Yeah, I'll do Beacon of Hope at that point.
So if we do 3 watches, 4 hours each, technically everyone could get 12 hours of a sustained rest.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, but
It's not worth it. Like we'd rather have people on watches. Double the chance to see the things coming out at the middle of the night is superior than one spell slot, I would argue.
Alright, so who's doing second? So we have first and third.
I think Mateo said he would take a watch, and he hasn't been assigned one yet. So.
Okay.
I'll perceive myself.
All right, first watch, perception checks.
Never mind, I don't perceive shit.
You're on second watch. It's
You're on
okay.
second watch, yeah.
Nat one.
Take that roll for my second watch then. Never mind.
Nothing happens on first watch.
Yeah.
Can we say Thomas is the other person on second watch?
Sure.
Tomato.
All right, so Mateo, you rolled your perception check. It was a 12. You and Tom, what do
And
you and
Thomas rolled
Thomas
the-
do? Let me make a roll
Or
for
I
him.
can just roll with advantage if that's easier for you.
I can make him roll something. God damn it.
Yeah, make him do things.
Can't believe he missed the second episode back. Not a good look.
He really
Damn.
missed it.
Thomas is like half asleep. He doesn't see shit. He doesn't pay attention at all. What? No, I don't care.
Mood for real, for real. God damn it.
Third watch.
That is, I believe, Taryn and Evelyn.
Snowstorm picks up again in the morning. Taryn, you're looking back. It's coming from where you're from. If you rode pretty hard, you could maybe ride out of it.
If we try and keep going tomorrow, perhaps we won't be caught in that shit.
Oh,
Back
well,
that way?
it'll be it today, but yeah, I think we'll be able
I mean,
to make it.
yeah.
We're pretty quick on these things.
Don't think it's a hard to do. Just gotta tell everyone else that that's coming this way. We need to go quicker than it. I think Laura will certainly be on board. He starts chuckling to himself.
Oh, he's replying.
Hey, Taryn, while it's just us, so you're like really into Yusuf, right?
Undoubtedly, yes. Indeed.
Have you found good ways to explain affection? Like, hey, I really like you, so this and stuff like that. I'm really bad at that part.
Aaron takes a moment and he's like, well, I have had multiple conversations. He's like, well, I kind of take all of my feelings and then just shove them in his direction. You know,
All right,
everything that I've been thinking, I just ball it up, and then I'm like, listen, I've got to talk to you about this, and then I just blurt it all out at one time.
Okay, that's kind of what I did the first time. I had like a long talk with him at the gala, and he was like, you know, if you like people, you should tell them, because if you don't, you never know, you could die. And then I went up to Safia and I was like, hey, I really like you, and then I kissed her. But like, I don't know, it seems so, I don't know, it's like stressful.
Oh, for sure. It's stressful, and then all of your words kind of just, you feel like when you're going to say them, perhaps they're going to get jumbled up, and when you're thinking about it beforehand, you know, you get all sweaty, and it's awful, that part, but getting the words out feels so good. It's like a weight off your chest. It's nice. But I understand how it's hard to get all the words together and then just start saying them.
There's this like weird expectation. I gotta like get down on one knee. You know, it's like,
Oh, you're going to propose? Are you going to propose to Sophia?
you didn't. You heard nothing. I
Oh
just
my
meant because I'm so tall in comparison.
He
You
looks
see
at
that
you.
like her whole face just matches her hair, just red.
Oh. He's gonna take both of her shoulders in his hands. You've got this. I I I'm so excited for when this happens, but I mean, I can try my best to. If you want to, like, hawk out your words, I can be there to listen. I'm a good listener.
We've got like 5 more days for me to think about it. But I really
10
want
gold
to.
says Taryn can't keep a secret.
I really want to. Like we fixed the lighthouse, and then it's like scenic, you know.
Oh my
Um,
god, that would be perfect.
But I'm not gonna lie, sitting on this thing kind of sucks. I wish I didn't have it yet. It makes me so stressed out. What if she goes through my bag and finds it?
What you could put it in the bag of holding if you'd like. If you're concerned about her going through the bag.
I have
Oh my
this
god, I could be
irrational
the ring
fear.
bearer. I could be
I
the
have-
ring bearer for you.
I actually have an irrational fear of those bags.
Understand?
What
that
if
too.
there's like people who like hop between those little pocket dimensions and steal things?
Is it possible for me to get in the bag and then beat the shit out of those people if they were to take your proposal ring, your engagement ring? I would be fucking furious.
We
if
would
that
never
was
know.
true.
We would just reach in and it wouldn't come out, and we'd be like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, I don't like those bags. They scare me. My pockets
Listen,
work.
Understandable. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You
But
see,
don't
he is giddy.
you can't tell anyone. Not Hazel, not Yusuf, not anyone.
Alright. It's tight-lipped. You see, he makes an X over his heart. Won't tell a soul. Between us. But I know you can do it. I just want to let you know I have faith in you. It's going to be so precious.
That makes one of us. Anyways, I'm gonna make some coffee. Do you want one?
Yes, please. Yes. For sure.
Evelyn
Gonna
will
spike
make-
the coffee.
Evelyn will make 3 coffees with what she has and give one to Taryn, and then we'll have one ready for Safia when she
Coffees
wakes up.
reduce to stress.
Currently have none. It's okay.
Fake coffee. RP coffee.
RP coffee. Hell yeah.
Yeah. As our watch ends, I will hand Taryn a coffee and gently wake up Safia with one as well. Good morning.
Oh, does that have like? Oh, you brought. Thank you.
Yeah, I figured it'd be nice to wake up with like a warm drink.
Oh, definitely with it being so cold. How was your watch with Taryn?
Oh, pretty good. Lots of snow.
Mm.
The snow's coming this way, but from Orlin. So if we get an early move in, we might be able to dodge a lot of it throughout the rest of our trip.
Oh, sounds good.
Speaking of which, watch this. And she walks over towards Mateo's tent, and she grabs her like little cooking set, and she starts banging some pans next to each other.
I'm gonna start
wake up.
strumming my lyre to the beat, you know? Wake up song!
I ain't getting no sleep because of y'all. Y'all ain't no sleep because of me.
Literally what I was thinking of.
That's what I was thinking.
God
Yeah.
Right, y'all. Somebody roll me a d20 for the day.
Mira, welcome to the party. Decide our
Oh
fate.
shit. Oh shit.
Decide our fate.
Decide if you stay in the party right now.
Rolls natural 1, just leaves and
Clutch
walks
your
into the
I bring
snowstorm.
death.
Clutch your kick, loser. Clutch your kick.
15 ancient late dragons.
Nature White Dragon. Fuck! Not again!
By the end of the day, the storm has caught up to you.
Aw, beans.
If you would like to take a point of exhaustion, you can continue to ride through the night to eliminate the final day of travel and make it there. Otherwise, you will have to do the next day in a blizzard.
Can only the 3 people outside?
Correct.
Like, can the people inside rest still?
Correct. Also, Laura, you gain 10 stress.
Thank you.
Us outside will as well, probably.
Why don't we just rest for the night? We don't know what's going to be on the road ahead.
Oh, I think we could take it.
I mean, we're still spending the same amount of time, just potentially that last night for the people with exhaustion would be in a city instead of on the road.
Correct.
So there's a risk
I'd
either
rather-
way.
No,
Or
At
I mean,
least
I
we
guess
know
you guys,
the risk.
could. There's enough of you that I guess you could ride through the night, but you would have to switch people. Somebody else would have to finish. the
I'm
thing, you
happy
wouldn't
to-
take
I'm happy to take the point of exhaustion.
Right, same.
We
Yeah, I
can
don't
cycle
mind.
the others if we need, but
We could do the equivalent of rests, right?
hey, you
Technically,
guys
you
just
could.
A watch.
you guys
Like,
just take it easy, all right? You can't get out unless I stop anyway.
Evelyn, stop trying to be a hero.
I'm not being a fucking hero. I'm just trying to get us there.
Mhm.
Why don't we just we'll switch. We'll just do pairs. Like,
Theoretically, the only
Me and
thing
you to
mainly
start.
that you have to stop is that like the horses also need rest. But you're not in
Which-
a real.
Yeah, we're not in a
carriage,
real
so-
carriage. So our owl
Theoretically-
bear and giant hyrax don't need to sleep.
Theoretically, now that I think about it, with this magical carriage, you guys have almost no need to stop.
Yeah.
Well, just to recast it.
Just to
It
recast.
lasts 24 hours, so we'd just have to at one point get out and have me recast it because I tried to do it the night before. But it takes like it's an instant
But
cast.
yeah,
spell.
sorry I haven't thought about that. But yeah, now thinking about it, since your horses don't need to rest, there's really no need for you guys to stop and make a camp.
Oh, and it's 1 minute casting. But
Well,
yeah,
I mean, for us there is. We
Your
still need
watch, I mean, but your watches could be while riding.
mm-hmm.
Effectively.
technically, I guess. It says that it only fits 4 people comfortably inside, though, I think.
4 within and 2 atop, and then we kind of just have been finagling
Having-
it because Sophia's tiny and typically
Yeah,
Nira's
Ni-
on the back of the Hyrax or the guy, the owlbear.
so how do we want to do watches for the night? Do we want to just have 2 people
Owlbear.
riding out front?
Yeah, she's got currently 1 Hyrax and 1 owlbear.
Where the fuck
Pulling
did
the
you get an
carriage.
owl bear?
Because I
We
can
don't have
conjure
one.
whatever animal I want. It's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
real one.
Oh.
Whatever form the quote unquote horses need to take.
Which you know it's not going to be a horse with.
It's never going to be a horse.
Horses are fine.
But yeah, I mean, theoretically, if you were
regular.
doing this, then you could just have 3-person watches and essentially just have someone driving the cart at all times.
Alright, let's just do that then. So we make it.
So you make it, yeah.
I hate D&D travel so much, guys.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
know.
I
That's
took
why
this-
I'm also thinking like, yeah, this is just a solution for you guys. We
That's
can just
why I
solve
took
travel.
the carriage spell. So I was like, I can make this travel less shitty.
I still need rolls for the days to see what happens during the days while you're traveling.
Here, you need to roll for me.
I was just thinking that.
How many more rolls do we need?
One more to get to go here.
That was the last one to get to Gosser.
Oh.
And you arrive in the quaint little town of Gosser. Nothing much happens. The storm does catch up to you, though, once you are there. Are you spending the night here, or do you continue to ride on?
I think we
Right on.
Are we gonna ride on or spend the night? Do we need? Can I pick up a few more vegetables?
Sure.
Okay. I
Yeah,
need
can
to. It takes 1 to cast the spell. I picked up like a bunch last time. I picked up 9 vegetables, so.
Can I purchase some more coffees to make?
Sure. Hey, let me place the market seller for you.
I think they're one
gonna buy
silver,
some-
right?
I'm going to buy some bugs and put them in my hair so that Eddie can
I
eat.
think I have reworked them to be a little bit more money, unfortunately. Item piles,
I already
market
have them on my sheet, so I can just add them.
Oh. Well, unfortunately here they cost 1 GP, so don't do that.
They cost what? Sorry, you cut.
1 GP.
Ah, okay. I'll just buy 10, so I have like a little stockpile.
They are in the market cellar. But yes, I would need 3 more rolls onto Skyhold. Technically, just 2 if you're riding straight now.
Who hasn't rolled yet?
Mateo.
Taryn? Mateo?
Aaron. Do it. Do it now.
Hey. The homie.
Boom. 17.
The homie.
Nothing.
The world fades to black. The campaign
Fears
is over.
tellers.
All right, Taryn, you're up.
Shit. Hmm.
Uh-oh.
I.
That doesn't mean that's a bad thing.
hope not.
Yeah, we got bad on a 15 earlier, so.
You blow in with another storm. The storm catches up to you as you blow in. But luckily you're in a much larger city. Wearied by travel, though you are, the city of Skyhold is a beautiful sight. I'm going to post something in references for you. Imagine it a much more snowy than this, though.
Ooh.
And a little less lighthousey, I guess.
Because it's dead?
Yeah. I meant a little darker, but like, I can verb whatever I want.
Hey, it made sense. I got communication is understanding. I understood.
Chomsky would disagree, but
Holy
that's
shit.
besides the point.
Not to scale.
I can't. Okay, I can see shit. Oh my
Oh,
god.
there's 2 hazels.
Sweet.
Hey.
I ain't even going to put
Laurel
Thomas down, so I don't
planning.
want to drag his ass around.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Somebody's getting my jokes tonight.
You see on the horizon a great city of spires, many birds and or bird folk. Excuse me. You ever just swallow your own spit a little bit? Holy shit. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, many birds and or bird folk flying in and out of huge spires that reach hundreds of feet up into the air. The centralmost tower, which is in a island kind of separate from everything else. I don't know if you guys can see on the map. You should be able to see everything. All the way down. There's a big lighthouse in the center.
Oh, I see it. Holy
Off
shit.
of a port.
Right here. The ping is so tiny.
All the way over there. Which reaches into the clouds. That's how tall it is. The top of it is obscured at this time of day by a thick fog which clings to everything. Or the snowstorm, I mean, sorry. A thick snowstorm which clings to everything. But you can see it reach up into what would be clouds if there were any. So it's a pretty big city. You guys are free to move around.
So,
Hey, I have to scroll back across the map. It's going to take me 14 minutes.
So we need to make a game plan here. We're going to City Hall. We're going to tell these people we're going to get the lighthouse back up, and we're going to be the heroes of the city.
Maybe?
Well,
There are guards posted up at the gate.
is this a magistrate city or is this unaffiliated?
Numian
It's a
Empire
city-state.
City.
It's a city-state, yeah. Unaffiliated.
Okay.
But we have a diplomatic representative here that we can... meet
Who's
with.
our diplomatic
Halt.
representative?
Some Aarakocra guards say. You can see a few of them up in a tower and some of them holding halberds and shields.
Hi, sir.
What brings you here?
We're here to
Oh, go ahead.
Trade?
lighthouse.
We're here
Trade.
to meet with Envoy Kalen of the Grasslands, sent by one of the 7 of the Magistrate.
Let me see your paperwork.
Do we have paperwork that says that?
Probably.
Oh.
You have a bounty.
Oh,
here's,
For
okay.
sure.
here's the bounty that was given to us by the Caraways.
Magistrate, then. You're not wearing
That's-
pins.
Ex-magistrate.
Yeah, we're kind of working more with the other Caraway.
Nira steps forward with her pin and just holds it up.
I'd have liked you better if none of you had pins. He kind of gestures inside. Hand you back your paperwork.
I hold it up higher.
Well, we're free to go?
Free to go.
Could
Just
you
don't
maybe
start any
point
trouble
us,
now.
Could you point us in the direction of Kalen?
He'll be at City Hall. Right by the Grand Market in the center.
Thank you very much.
Hazel curtsies politely.
Do you mind if we stop at magic? Do you guys want to make some money quick before we go to City Hall?
Bro, how you zooming through all them buildings?
I am God.
Bro just took the shortcut.
He's Nightwinging through the city right now.
Is it dark outside?
It's early morning.
If it's dim light, I am flying. Quite literally.
It's about, we'll say it's about like 8 a.m.
I'm fine with him.
Y'all are crazy.
Oh my god.
They
Trinket,
don't
can I
want any
sell a bunch of
atmosphere.
shit?
Is the magic shop even open at 8 a.m.?
It is.
I think Faye and I just have a respect for the need the
Hey,
big,
I'm going
big, nice
along.
pretty maps. So we like
I'm
gotta do it the way it's intended.
I don't even let my
I
character
am-
move into the red squares, okay?
Oh, there's a belt. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
I am also moving through the streets.
You guys can find out.
What's
So
this
we're-
big statue, God? That everyone just fucking ignored.
I didn't go past it. I didn't go that way.
Which one? Fuck, where the fuck are you? I don't know what's going on.
I'm pinging and drawing circles.
I'm about to lose my fucking mind. Continue. This is later.
Why don't you show up on the, yeah. This big statue is of a noble bird warrior. The plaque at the bottom reads, Ziki. Or actually, you know what this is? This is a statue to a duo of noble origin, a bird woman and a dragonborn woman.
Hey yo!
Held together arm in arm.
Is this old characters?
Yeah.
Previous
So it
characters?
states
Aw.
Iki and Nova at the bottom.
Iki and Nova, it states.
Guys, that was my first character
Aww.
and her partner. Very cute.
Adorable.
It looks well kept.
Sophie, look at that. Badass women who are in a relationship. That's so cool. It's just
At the
like us for
Magic
real.
Emporium, those of you at the Magic Emporium are met by a very tall woman with red hair. Do I still have? Fuck, I didn't prepare her. I forgot to. Do I still have her token?
Liz's Magic Emporium.
Speaking of old characters.
Holy shit, you guys.
Well, none of you want to play Caraway games, so I needed a way to bring back the Gachapon.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who can play them. You guys can go play them.
ladies.
And we find Yanwei just kind of sitting, being a good boy.
You think Yanwi's there? Yanwi
If he's
Yanwi's
anywhere in this place,
Yanwi's
he's
fucking dead, brother. I regret to inform you.
fucking just hanging out, being a good boy.
The downsides of being human. You're dead.
I mean, true.
This
Fair
what she
Coker don't
looks
have long
like.
lives.
And Iki's dead. There's a statue for her.
A woman with red hair. What can I do for you
that's
all?
the dominating
Welcome
feature.
in.
Hazel.
I see we're interested in some vapes. New
I have
caraway invention. I don't blame you. They're hot sellers. I see you bought both of them. I'm gonna have to restock that.
I have roughly 100,000 questions about this flying broom. How does it work? Just because I can't see any information, I don't think on it.
You should be
Unless
able
I
to click
buy
on
it. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Let's see.
Also, Laurel, why'd you buy a bunch of the vapes but not the carts? Once you have one vape, you just need to buy the carts.
Oh, I'm just buying this immediately then. Yeah.
I bought a vape for Hazel too.
Oh, I see, I see.
I'll
So
put
we can
Laura
so we
on
can vape
there.
together.
Did it give me 2 flying brooms for some reason? No, it didn't. Okay.
It does show that you're
It
buying
showed-
right?
But it did it for Mateo as well. Showed it buying twice. I'm trying to see if I bought. No, it only took the gold once, so. Oh my god.
Shout out to...
Hold
I
on,
guess
stop
we do
fucking
have-
buying them.
We do have a 5th DM. I was gonna say shout out to the 4 DMs over here for actually appreciating the city we're in.
I just followed my girlfriend. I don't know what's going on.
God damn it.
We just know the effort that goes into maps and
There you go.
picking up places and locations and all of that. So
I didn't make this.
I'm learning it.
no, but it's still there.
Someone did, and they did a way better job than I could have.
Mhm.
Oh, this is beautiful. I'm learning about map making.
Can I get you guys anything else? Just vapes. Fucking
Oh no, I
kids
bought
these
something already.
days.
Have you ever
Broom.
used
Yeah.
this broom?
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It makes you fly.
I'm so excited.
Good
Did you
deal on
make
that
it?
one too. No, I did not make that, but it came in. I kind of, refurbish. I flip items, little bit of a, dimensional plane walker, find cool stuff, bring it back here, sell it to you guys.
That's so cool.
Yeah, been on a
Hazel?
lot of adventures.
Hazel, how much money do you have?
Some of my friends actually have a statue in town.
Really? That's amazing. Where can I go see it?
If you take the exit right out of town, it's right across the bridge.
I'll check it out. I can fly there on my broom.
Hazel, you just need that matching cauldron right there.
There's a cauldron.
The cauldron of rebirth.
She has a lot of cool shit.
Whoa, I do not have 10,000 gold, baby cakes.
Baby cakes, Jesus Christ.
Make sure you check other places before you spend all
That
that
was
gold.
me talking, not Hazel. I mean, the broom was an instant buy either way. But
Oh shit, I have to attune to the braces of archery?
Yes.
How many
Yeah.
time slots do I have? Shit.
I really need this.
You really need what?
In the action favor token, as an action, you may rip this ancient sheet of scroll paper, allow you to consume it. Hit die instantly without short resting.
Oh, that gives you sorcery points, right?
Yeah. Ugh. Or there's a sunblade.
Okay, I'm
is that?
removing that protection then.
Oh.
Sorry, can you remove did the ring of protection get removed from the inventory of the magic shop?
Yeah, because you bought it.
Can you put it back in? Because I didn't realize I had to attune to the braces of archery.
You want to undo the deal now. You want to undo the deal now.
All
You
sales
bought
are
that
fine.
item real quick.
I did. I made a mistake.
What
All
was
sales
it?
are
Brace
fine.
it was which one?
The ring of protection.
Yes, I will undo it for you this one time.
Tricky, is
Thank
that
you.
the only store here?
No, there's some places in the town square.
Ah, okay.
This is where the rest of us are headed.
Can I ask, what's the command word? Do I make it myself, or does it come with one?
You make it yourself. You sign it.
Okay.
It's
I'm
blank.
gonna
She
come up
actually
with-
holds it for you and presses a little button, and then holds it out for you to say something.
Oh shit.
On the spot. Come up with it.
Is the new command word.
Scat that'll
I
do. And she
forgot
clicks it off and hands it to you.
I've forgotten every single word I've ever known.
You're welcome for that one. Why
I've
do you have to
forgotten
say that every
language.
time?
While we're here, though, I would like to sell a bunch of shit because I have way
I've
too much
also,
in
I don't know if
inventory.
any of you are fans of gambling, but I've got this big magical gachapon in the back. Caraway likes to think that she did it first, but I was actually the one. For an uncommon gachapon token, it's only 250 gold. You're trying to sell her this stuff?
I am. I'm putting everything in the chat, which I'm looking to sell.
This is the guy I've been looking for all campaign, and it's so expensive. Oh my god.
What is?
Oh no.
God damn, this should all really cost this much money?
Yes, it does. It's all that powerful.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Shout out to the whirligigs though.
Dude, shout out the fucking whirligigs.
All right, for
Missed that
you,
moment.
Shout out to Willin.
make a
Man.
persuasion check.
Oh, I'm not great at persuasion. Okay, not bad. 18, I think.
I'll give you 1750 for all of it.
1750 for all of it? I just put
Well,
like
let's
20
see.
things in the.
Yeah, I mean, it's all just bulk. It's all bulk stuff, you know? What's the undefined
But-
equipment? I don't know what that one is.
Which undefined? Undefined grade store? No idea. This is all stuff I got at the
Look, it's gonna take time to look
Supply.
over. It's gonna take time. Fine, 2K.
5K. What are you trying to rip me off here? I also just bought something from you, bud.
Hazel is backing away like I'm not.
Flooding Liz is crazy to me. Just want to throw that out there as fake.
2150. Final offer.
2,500 final offer.
She retracts her hand.
Be a stickler, I guess.
Oh my god. Thank you very much for your time.
Enjoy that room.
Thank
I don't
you,
haggle.
I will. That you know what? I didn't try to. She sits on it. Oh my god, I still don't have a word.
Oh, I believe I said it to Scott Daddley Do for you.
Can
And you
I
see you
change
start to
that?
float off the ground a little
Oh
bit.
god. Is it possible for me to push that button and change it later?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, she's flying. Because that means she can fly right over this water, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't worry, everybody else already did.
Well, I did it the right way. The legal way. And you guys see Hazel with the biggest fucking smile you've ever seen riding on a fucking broom.
Holy shit, you're a real witch now.
Is that the trope in this world that witches ride brooms?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Now I just need a hat.
Taryn buying 6 jugs of violet lightning.
Jesus Christ.
Taryn might be an alcoholic, y'all.
Guys,
What do
we
you
Just
mean,
throwing
don't
that
need
out
to go
there.
into this. I don't want any interventions here.
I
Just let me
love that
live.
it's public. It's so funny.
I don't know where you've been. I've been on this.
Yeah, this isn't new.
I think it's more interesting that he bought 60
Step right
hazelnuts.
up, step right up.
He bought
Blood-soaked gems and clothing.
hazelnuts.
Only the finest of
Simple man.
Yarnish blood hunter garb.
Oh man, guys.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Question for you: the black church trousers don't have any effect, so is that correct?
Well, you've got to wear them in a set in order to get the effects.
What is the effect?
Of the blood gems.
God, does the Flame Tongue Greatsword have any blood gem slots on it?
The what?
Flame Tongue Greatsword.
No, nothing has any blood gem slots unless you add it. There is an item
Oh.
in there that is called empty blood gem socket,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you
I
can
saw it.
add it to anything. Yeah, it's a very powerful item because it overwrites magical damage. If you had a +3 sword and you empty blood gem socketed it and then put the +3 lacerating gem in it, it would be a +6 sword.
I just ain't got that kind of
It would
money right
cost
now.
you 8,250 gold, but it would be a +6 sword. These are super powerful, like, endgame stuff. That's why it costs so much.
I do have an idea for 2 swords that I have, but I don't know who to ask. Is there like a magic weapons specialist in this city anywhere?
There's some blacksmiths and stuff, yeah. I don't
Maybe
have
I'll
any
ask.
of them pre-made.
Maybe I'll ask Caitlin when we get there. He's just inside this big building right here.
It should be just inside that big building, yeah.
What was that? Trying to rip me off with 2,100 for like 20 items. Still can't get over that.
You
Some
just
of them are
basically
just a
showed up
regular-
and dumped a bunch of shit in front of her, and she was like, bruh, this is gonna take me time and effort to go through.
Also, some of them are short
Just
sword,
short
silvered
sword,
long
silvered
sword,
long
silvered
sword,
short sword.
100 gold, you know, short sword, 10
Okay,
gold.
but the Centurion blade is at least like 500. This one?
Yeah, I'm sure that was factored in. Arrow of shield catching, 150 gold. Yeah. I think she gave you a pretty good deal, 2150.
Should I sell it y'all for 2,150?
I don't think that offer's there anymore, my friend.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll sell it back when we get to Laura. When we get
Alright.
back to Laura, fuck.
You all saunter into the hall together, I assume. This place is very Aarakocra. You can see that there are some top entrances to this building where people are kind of flying in and out, and you guys are taking kind of the more peasant ground entrance. You see, as you walk in, a couple of very well-dressed Aarakocra fly in to the top part of this very tall building, as other people kind of a lesser nobility waltz through the front door here.
Nira absent-mindedly, just above a whisper. Wonder what bird people taste like.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Probably like chicken. Hazel would say just completely like it's normal. If she hears it, which does have her passive perception. 17?
You guys are filed into a large waiting room where you're given a ticket with a number that is in 3 digits.
Duh.
You look up on the screen and it's about 110 numbers ahead of where you are. They're serving people at a rate of about, we'll say it's going to take you guys about 2-hour wait to talk to somebody.
Is there anybody that we can talk to try to speed up the process just in here right now?
There's a Aarakocra woman at the front desk that looks very overworked. What? What do you want?
Well,
I told you,
we're
you have a
here-
number.
We're here on official business.
Sit and wait.
From the
Everybody's
7.
here on official business.
From the 7?
You magistrate. You always think you can cut the line.
Well, we're
She
here to
snatches
Isn't that what
up
this
your
is
papers.
for?
She snatches up your paperwork.
Hazel is still on her broom, by the
Hazel.
way, just floating midair.
Maybe maybe this would help. Can I slide 50 gold across the table?
You know, bribery's illegal in Skyhold.
This is not bribery. It's a donation to the
I'm
City
gonna
Hall of
act like you
Skyhold.
spilled that on the table.
Oh, it's not. Of course, it's just a donation to the City Hall of Skyhold, right?
Donations are on floor 4. You have to fill out an SF41
That seems
to
like it would
write
be
it
more
off
work
on
for
your
you.
taxes.
We're trying to avoid work for you, right?
I think they like the work.
I tried. I'm gonna scoop up my 50
She
gold and go
pulls
back.
your paperwork down and stamps it and hands it back to you. And she says, down the hall, office 34B.
Thank you. You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you. Next.
Okay, she just motions for everybody to follow as she's floating on her
this
broom.
radish farm on the edge of town.
Mira's holding up her
Recently-
badge. Official cut the line badge. Official cut the
Oh.
line badge.
You guys all
Nira,
got
have a
stamped
hedgehog.
through. You want to try it? Somebody make me a survival check to see if you can navigate this labyrinthine city hall.
Oh my god, Laurel.
You get lost and die.
It's the Capitol building.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Evelyn, you're able to pretty easily find your way around to this place and find your way up to the 3rd floor, where in a couple offices down, you find a man, a red feathered individual. His door is closed, but you do see him through a window. Do you knock or do you just enter?
I will knock. Just a gentle 2 taps.
Ah, come in.
Open the door for us all.
Sorry, you startled me a little bit.
Hello.
Sorry for startling you.
Oh, no, just fine. I was just about to take my lunch break. What can I do for
Sorry-
you?
Sorry to interrupt. Are you, Kaylin?
The one and only.
Lovely
Swift.
to meet you.
He extends his talon to you.
Yeah, she'll give him a good old hearty shake.
And who do I have the pleasure of seeing today? He kind of eyes your paperwork.
My name's Evelyn. This is the Quill. We are here to assist with the lighthouse.
Oh, yes, yes,
in
yes.
what way is
ah.
possible?
And do you mind if I look over your paperwork? He kind of twitches his head a little bit and ruffles it or like picks out a feather.
Yeah, sure thing. Here.
And he takes it. Oh, Caraways.
Yes, we are working very closely with Yusuf Caraway.
Some of us closer than others.
You can see him eye you all. But not wearing pins.
Yes, Yusuf's other organization.
official cut the line badge.
Ooh,
We
I
do have
see,
one of them,
I
yeah.
see. I had the pleasure of meeting Miss Caraway at the Royal Ball on the Harvest Festival. He picks his feather again. Excuse me.
Oh,
My apologies.
you were there. We were there as well. Must
I
have
was. What a
missed each
delightful
other.
party.
Oh, delightful indeed.
Everyone was there. We had such great mealworms that night.
They really pulled out all the stops for that
Crunchy and
ball.
delicious.
Do you prefer the yellow ones or the green ones?
Oh, the purple are the best.
I haven't had a purple
Purple
one
and
yet.
orange.
That might be what I meant by the
The
yellow.
green ones are dreadful. Too bitter.
I'll have to try a purple one while I'm here.
Oh, there's a delight.
I am a fiend for the sour
You're
gummy
not
ones
of
myself.
Avenkin, yet you eat mealworm. Who
Yeah,
am I
I've
to
had-
judge? It is a delicacy.
I've had a few in my time.
You could eat at the Titted Feather.
How much fucking money do you
Town.
have, Sophia?
They have a great mealworm chutney. Delightfully savory and sweet. I believe it's mango. Anyway, you'll hear about the lighthouse. I see your credentials here, but I see your paperwork here, but not any credentials. What is your forte? You all here to fix it, or
Well,
it is a
I'm
bit of a
interested.
sensitive topic.
Yeah, we kind of, I think, need a little bit more info on what's exactly wrong with it.
Ah, yes. Well, my brother actually. My brother Meeky Swift. He works at the tower. There was there is an order of lighthouse keepers that has existed for a long time. My brother is one of the heads there. And I do believe that quite recently the lighthouse just stopped working. Maybe 2 years or so ago. They think it's something to do with land lines. Ley lines. That's what they're called.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's part of the Yarnum thing we heard about earlier.
Scrap Yarnum.
Okay. We've heard that the connection to the ley lines in Yarnum have been damaged.
Severed.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, do your teleport circles still work?
No. I use magistrate. Supplies, they tie us in. Good deal.
But
So
you're
you-
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna. So, do you think that potentially repairing the ley lines in Yarnum would fix the lighthouse, or did it break
There's a
before
little
that?
more to it than that, I think, at this point. Defense protocols activated on the ancient technology, and there are some less than nice robots wandering around the top of the lighthouse. Need to be dealt with.
Well, that's our specialty. You'll see here we all have this pin, which is to show that we were defenders of the city.
Mighty impressive. Well, I will say
If you
this is
don't-
our time of need. It does come with a title. Titles here are known to be given with property.
If we don't mind taking a step back, what powers the lighthouse?
Ancient. I don't know. My brother would tell you.
Could we arrange a
Okay.
meeting with Miki?
I could take you there after my lunch. Lunch is a sacred pastime here. Can't miss
Okay.
it.
Of course.
Let us treat you to lunch for your assistance.
Mealworm chutney at the Crooked Feather. And he picks another feather. My apologies.
Good. Yeah, let's head over there. We'll treat you.
Sounds delicious. And he kind of closes up his shop for the day, or for the afternoon. Sarah, tell Miki to meet me. And the lady at the front desk kind of just gives you, yes, okay. No, you have to file an N941 for that. Rejected. And she stamps the thing. Next. See, she
Let's
has a
say
big
that this
smile
is
on
the
her face,
restaurant
though.
here.
Nair's gonna walk in front of whoever's up next at the line. Sorry, important business, holding up the badge. And I'm just gonna stand in front of this chick
She just
at the
holds out
counter.
her hand for paperwork, not even looking. Like, she's just so, like, looking down and then looks up to see whoever's in front of her. But the person who you cut in line is just this bird woman who says, wow, my lord, how rude.
Shush, shush, shush. It is cut the line business.
Fine, I have plenty of time to wait. Patience is a
That's a-
virtue, child.
Look at the person running the counter.
Next. Alright, didn't I
Staring.
serve you already?
I got nothing. No,
What?
nothing. I'm gonna walk.
Next.
Oh my god.
You are chaos incarnate, friend.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta show them who's
It's about
boss.
sending a message.
Yeah, exactly. It's about pissing a line in the snow, alright?
The Crooked Feather, which is, we'll say, this building right here.
I don't
This
see your pain.
place, maybe it's a cultural thing, but this place smells like the worst fish market you have ever smelled. It smells fishy. It smells everything that a bird would want. It smells like... It's a little repulsing, honestly.
Probably smells similar to what being on a boat smells like.
It does smell a lot like being on a boat. Ooh, it smells like the fish is good today.
God, while we're at lunch, can I spend an hour attuning to my new bracers?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
They do serve some other things here, but most of it is, they serve a fish menu that is for birds, and they serve a fish menu that is for other humanoids. But it's pretty slim what they have for, like, real people here. A lot of the stuff that's on here is bugs, like, various random raw meats, but you do see a pretty good selection of sushi.
It's like the fish and chips, and can I get a purple mealworm on the side?
Just one.
Yeah, please.
The guy kind of squints at you. Okay.
It's just a try, you know. I'm not like.
It will be done. So, other than the travel, or other than the lighthouse, how have you been? Were your travels nice?
A little cold.
Yes, maybe a nice bath is in. I hear you all like baths. We have delectable baths here. The bathing pools are splendid.
Perhaps this evening.
Saw somebody roll a nat 20.
Hello, dear. Whom are you attacking?
Mateo.
Oh, fuck yeah! It's finally time. I'm gonna attack Mateo.
You see, as he's wearing these like new gloves you've never seen before, and has pulled out a rapier, which you have not seen her fight with in quite a long time, and is just like pretend whacking the sides of Mateo, just practicing her form. What? How do I know what? What does it say? I was trying to figure out what skill it was using.
Rapier's
Because isn't
Rapier would be Dex.
is it? It's not a versatile weapon, is it?
No.
Okay, that's
Short sword.
short sword. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have an extra long sword on you, or anything that might This one, so nice and flimsy, but I just feel so strong right now. I want something a little
Yeah,
Stabbier.
I've got a +2 longsword if you want it.
Oh, that'd be great. Where?
Trinket, for
Mhm.
the sake of it, can I sell something to the local magic seller?
To Liz? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll link it. I want to sell this. I want to sell this. This.
The robe of summer?
Yes.
You just bought that.
I know.
It helps with your
All right.
It-
Oh, you.
This emerald pen I got from a really cool place. I don't know what it actually does, nor do I care. It's a pen.
It's a never-ending pen. It writes forever. It doesn't need any ink. Right underwater, upside down, in zero gravity. They're good to have lying around.
What did they spend millions of dollars researching it so it could run into zero gravity? My pencil could do the same thing.
For the shift weave, maybe a perception check or a persuasion check.
It says it is versatile. Am I crazy? Oh no. Foundry did not like that.
For a rapier? Is a rapier versatile?
When I click rapier, it says attack, damage, versatile.
Rapier can't. Yeah.
I want to use strength.
It's rolling with your strength, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It says it's got.
Okay.
I don't have a +4 dex.
Yeah, you have a +4 strength though. Somehow, when the fuck did that happen?
Don't worry about it.
I saw what she bought. I saw what she
Been
bought.
doing her squats. Leave her alone.
I bought something real nice.
Oh my god, my computer loaded again. For the +1 shift weave breastplate, I will be willing to give you. Fuck, I forget how much I made you pay for that. What did you say?
I said a lot. I think it was like 400 gold for the plus, or 300 gold for the +1, I think, or something like that. I don't remember.
Pretty sure it was like 350 all together.
And then it was like
I will
300.
give you 500 for the breastplate, and for the robe of summer. God, I don't even remember how much I made you pay for this.
the decent chunk, but I don't remember exactly how much either.
It was like
Does an 18 hit,
It was close to 1,000.
Aaron?
I'll give you
Yeah.
900
No?
for the robe of summer.
Okay.
So a total of, what was that, 900 plus, yeah.
What about the emerald pen and the invisible that I should have
100
turned
gold.
over?
For both.
I'll keep it. I'll keep
Like
it. Then.
total.
Yeah, I'll keep it. What else do I have?
Pleasure.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks
This
for
is a
that
nice
token.
custom piece. You had this done yourself.
Yeah,
And you
it
wanna
was
talk
when
with it?
it's my magistrate days, you know. It's fun.
Leaving it behind. I know all about that. Care for some gambling?
I did already actually.
Oh, did you? What did you buy?
I bought two rare ones for me and Hazel.
And did you roll them?
Yeah, when you were talking.
What did you get?
I got a ghost lantern.
Oh.
I got Gloomrot armor.
Hope you like what you got.
It's cool.
I like the ghost lantern a lot. I sold the summer robes for it. Sacrifice.
Is it possible to like move an enchantment of like and add it to something like that armor? Because I have +1 to the other armor.
You'd have to pay for it again. Can't move it.
Trinket, can I have your help for a second?
With what?
It's saying I have a 24 armor class, and and I can't tell what's making that extra +5 come from, because I should have a 19 armor class.
He's like, I've never had such a high armor class before.
Yeah, this is not right.
I remember the days I had 11.
Like, I thought I was like the top of the line with 19. I didn't realize other people were just chilling with 19 now.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I'm very dexterous, that's why.
To 15. Remember when I had like 12?
Yeah.
I'm only at 17.
I have +3
Yeah,
armor as well,
skin.
so.
I've learned
we're
that
all-
AC means nothing in this campaign, though.
Well, at one point in time,
Because when a monster can, have a plus 17 or whatever.
It was +24.
Like, God. AC is
Okay.
nothing.
I think it might have been. I think it might be because we set your AC to be weird. Oh no, you have equipped armor. Plus your dex.
There's a +5 random. I don't know where that came from.
So +4 from dexterity, +4 from the studded leather armor, and then +5 from something.
So, if I go down, if I'm holding this lantern or have it within 10 feet of me, it will come. The spirit will come out and stabilize me.
Yeah, that lantern's cool.
So if I go down,
You had some weird like shield effect going on. That was
That's
active.
weird. I wasn't equipping a shield, I don't think.
No, it might be from a spell or something that's just lingering. It's okay.
Shield is
I figured it
Bro.
out.
Shield
Okay.
spell is +6, yeah.
I figured it out.
And the braces of archery aren't adding anything to my bow. I just remember they're a +2 because, like, when I attack with the bow, it's only a +10 still.
Only a +10.
Yeah, I'm trying to min-max the character a little bit, but
Says it is giving it to you.
yeah, because it should be +4 proficiency, +4, whatever the heck it's called then.
So yeah, you have +4, +4, +2,
And then plus another 2 for the.
and then plus your bonus.
It's a
No,
plus
it's
2
a +2
bow.
because it's a +2.
Yeah. What's your dex is +4?
4. Yeah.
So 4 for dex, 4 for proficiency, +2 for longbow, and then +2 for bracers.
Bracers.
So yes, it should be 12.
If you go to your
It looks like it's
your
giving it to
effects,
you.
Yeah, if you go to your effects page, it should show you every effect that you have.
Let's see what that does.
I just.
Yeah, no, because that's only a 30. That's a.
Just double check your effects page. It should give you every.
You may have to toggle on the effect.
It is
says it's
toggled on. I just remember to add it. Oh, that was what those causing the. I could also stay later and we can fix that. Because there's one other thing I wanted to fix, but I'm not going to make everybody else go through it. It's just the fixing my initiative because.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Okay. Cool
Yeah.
beans.
So
I'll
what
stay
are we?
after
What
then.
are we doing while we eat? Anybody ordering anything else?
I'm giving
Mirror's
Clover
eating-
mealworms. Oh, go ahead.
Nira's eating whatever the birds are eating, and then also feeding Eddie the exact same stuff.
Eddie looks like he's having the time of his life. But yeah, this guy orders mealworm chutney, which is quite literally a bunch of tiny mealworms in like a gelatinous fruit jello.
That's what Nira's eating.
While Nira's eating, Sophia's gonna kind of walk up to her really awkwardly and stand like just far enough to where like there's no way she could touch her in any way, and she's gonna just hold up this random piece of fabric and be like, so I know you're not as short as I am, but I'm pretty short, and I don't know anyone else who would fit in this, so I just wanted to ask you before I like sold it or something. Do you have an extra attunement slot and would like to feel slightly more protected? And she holds up a cloak of protection.
Maybe. I mean, it would be nice, but I can't use it right now.
Oh,
I will take it
understandable.
don't want it, though.
I wasn't planning on using it, so if you want to take it, or I can keep it in my bag of holding if you ever end up needing it.
You hold on to it. I might want it later.
Okay. Drop that in the bag of holding, along with every other thing I don't want clogging my inventory. She like awkwardly pats Eddie on the head and walks away.
Yo, Days, I just thought of a crazy cool ability to give you.
A crazy what?
A crazy cool ability.
I'm excited. All the while, through the daylight, Nira does also still have her umbrella up.
Can I cast prestidigitation for like to make like a little shade above you, or is that not how prestidigitation works? Because I never understand how that one works.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Prestidigitation. Is there a way I could make like maybe a cloud over Daenerys' head that like blocks the sun or something?
Sure.
It's like castle cloud. Like you can use both hands now. You
I feel
know,
like that would
Eddie
be
needs extra pets.
thaumaturgy, would it not be?
That's also true.
I feel like
I
that
don't
would
know
be
if there's a-
thaumaturgy.
Either way, once the effect is in place, she takes a moment, pulls the umbrella away to see how much sun is exposed, waits a second, closes the umbrella, and goes back to eating mealworm chutney. Seems unfazed. She
It's
did
not as bad
take.
as you think it would be.
She spent a whole lot of time smelling it, like putting it really close to her face and smelling it, like really deep inhales. And after a while, starts eating it.
Yeah, it is, yeah, it tastes like mango chutney, except it's got mealworms in it for a little bit of protein. See, what did I tell you? Delicious.
Oh my god.
Absolutely wonderful.
It is, as Nira smiles with a mouthful of carapace and bug legs in her teeth.
It's a little bit spicy on the back end.
Magical familiar hedgehog Quilbert is being given mealworms that he doesn't really give a shit about because he doesn't really eat.
The fish and chips comes as well. It's pretty good and fresh caught. It's pretty bland. They serve it with lots of vinegar, though. You're not gonna let it ferment a little bit? Oh, the 4-month aged fish is the best. They've got a delectable 5-month, but it's only on special sometimes.
That sounds delicious.
It is. Quite the aroma is. To die for.
Hazel's probably eating weirder. She used to live with a hag.
Wow, yeah, actually true. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Anything else for lunch? Eventually, another figure comes in and quickly takes a seat with you guys. Ah, yes, everyone. This is my lovely brother Miki.
Hello,
And he
Miki.
does a little bow. Yes. Miki. Last of the lighthouse keepers.
We're here to help you with your lighthouse problem.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. You can see as soon as this man sits down, they serve him chutney, and he just like turbo eats it up with his beak. Oh, I am famished.
That was impressive.
Well, it's on us, so order more if you're still hungry.
waiter, a little more for my family. You see, there's no one around.
Just trying to, is that like when you order way too much takeout and you're like, quiet guys, be
No,
quiet.
you see,
the
they
delivery
serve
guy's
him
here."
another bowl and he eats it up again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That will go nicely later.
Oh, he's regurgitating it. I gotcha. Gross.
So, could you maybe help elaborate for us what exactly kind of assistance you need?
Ooh, well, we need someone to go up there personally and, well, take care of the robots and then try and make the machine work again.
Got
Is
it.
making the machine work again a difficult task?
Quite, I would assume. You might need my help or the help of others once you cleared the room.
I think we're all kind of itching to fight some robots. We've had some bad luck with them in the
Well,
past.
the problem being, the last lighthouse keeper to align, it died a long time ago, and I fear that when the defense protocol activated, when it shut down, it reset, and I don't know the password.
So even if we do fix it, we're still fucked.
Well, we'll need to spend some time, maybe brute forcing it. A few days, the like.
All right.
But first things, we need to clear out the robots. Pretty
Yeah,
dangerous things up there.
We could definitely handle that.
Oh, I hope so.
I figured out the problem with the bracers. I'm stupid and dyslexic and can't read.
I mean, I can. How bad is the weather around up there? Is it something that I could fly up and scope out in my fancy broom?
It's a little rough
Or-
right now. Today is
Okay.
the storm has caught up to you.
Okay.
It's a bit of a storm today. Might not want to go up that high. Very
Do you
cold.
know-
Clear up tomorrow, unless we're gonna go later. I don't know.
Do you know how many robots there are?
Maybe 10 to 20?
It's a lot of robots.
Quite,
is,
it is well guarded.
And this
Oh,
is
well, the defense
what's-
protocol is enacted to defend the city.
Don't worry, guys. I'll take care of the robots.
I
gonna
think it's a
say-
problem with the ley lines. Did he tell you about the ley lines? Caitlin, did you tell them about the ley lines? Yes, I told them about the ley lines.
Is that why teleportation circles aren't working?
Yes, yes. Quite, I believe.
So would it be better for us to focus on trying to fix the ley lines? And that might just stop the robots from attacking.
Do you know how to fix ley lines?
No, but I think I might know someone who might.
Oh, who?
Well, we do know many members of the Seven, so
Many of them. I see, I see, I see. Well,
actually, are there any of the Seven at this point we haven't met?
Yes.
no, you've met them all.
Oh, I thought there was one.
No, you've met them all. Other than the dead, too. All of them have been around either at the defense of the city or at the party. Maybe you haven't, like, interacted with them, but they were there.
In our defense, we don't know if the dead ones are still dead anymore with the Dead Uprising.
You've never asked. You
I
never
feel like
even
one of the
asked the
seven coming
question
back,
of how the
too.
seven died or why they weren't brought back.
They're probably
Again,
clones in Severus' basement.
you know, I'm giving you, the meme of the guy touching his head. Okay, you guys are asking the wrong questions. Where were we?
I was asking if the ley lines would.
Oh,
if
yes,
the map would
repairing the
fix
ley
them.
lines. Let me show you a little map. And he pulls out a couple maps. This is, well, this is a map of what we think the ley lines were like. A map promoted by the Fey High Council that shows the known ley lines. Oh, I created a thread. That's not what I wanted to do.
So I'm here now. Can I finally make a history check on these ley lines?
Sure. Yeah, you know that ley lines are big streams of magical energy that flow across the plains.
In the
Well,
interest,
this is the typical ley line map. But I've been doing a little research, and you can see he pulls out a secondary map with the ley line. With the ley line destroyed in the city of Yharnam, this is kind of what we are working with. Or well, if we take a look at, well, you know, ley lines that could be disrupted by, well, not in use god cities, then this is more what the ley lines look like these days. A far stretch from what they should be. See, and he kind of pulls the map back and forth. It kind of, and he circles around the grasslands in Akathane. It kind of puts us in a... And he taps his talons. Dead zone.
question for you. Looking at this map, god-wise, Yin is one of the center points of the ley lines. Does this mean like the center point for this area was disrupted back when Yin was destroyed? Or
They propose that this one is offline. That's what he's proposing to you.
so okay, I guess the question is, I turn to Miki. How long has this disruption been, a thing?
Well, at least a couple of years before the city fell. Things were a lot better here before the city fell. Yharnam, that is. With that connection severed, you can see the central ley line that would come down from the north. That one is cut off, and the one that would come up from Lunaria, or L'Oreal, is also cut off. And then, well, it doesn't continue to flow to Yin, so kind of cut off. You don't think this would maybe be a task for maybe someone a little higher up in your organization?
We're the ones that came.
That is correct.
I'm starting to think that maybe fighting the robots is a better idea.
Yes, it would be nice if you could activate a ley line to turn the one in Yharnam back on.
I mean, we could do one and then look into the other. Feels like fighting robots is maybe closer to our current skill set? Does anyone...
Trinket, how many months has it been since we have been kicked out of the magistrate at this point?
Weeks.
Weeks?
Okay, so not even like okay.
Maybe a month's 45 days, so you've been kicked out maybe 3 weeks?
Okay.
It's about 3 weeks since you guys got back from your big expedition. Because you guys hopped straight back to the trail. You didn't rest at all in L'Oreal.
Well,
And
we spent a week, but it only lasted a day in real time.
Correct.
And how many days has it been since we seen Severus with that fish?
3.
Okay.
I think we could probably bring up the ley lines thing to some people who might be able, more suited at least, to resolve that.
Yes, I have tried to propose it to the 7, but they are hard to contact.
What about that Willen guy? Wasn't he... didn't he say something about that yarn thing?
Pay you well. I could for the information. Spreading it.
We'll see what we can do. Could you? I don't. Do we want to fight today, or do we want to wait till tomorrow, guys?
I mean, we'd be going up inside the tower, so it wouldn't be like the weather would matter, right?
Top floor has openings to the outside. They could be closed, but some of them are likely open.
Tomorrow.
So we should wait for better weather, you're saying?
You are the adventurers.
Let's wait for better weather. There's no need to risk it. It's already been... How long have these robots been up there? Sorry? 2 years, you said?
Several years. 2 years. Since the
What's
shutdown
the
of the
extra day
tower.
gonna do?
Many have died. You are not the first we've sent up there. And you can see Kaylin is like, brother. Dangerous task it is.
Dangerous, my
Big,
middle
scaly
name.
robot, they say.
Oh, that was another thing I meant to bring up, specifically for one member of our party. This is like a sacred lighthouse. We should not destroy it from the inside
Correct.
with big fireballs and giant lightning bolts.
Right, I thought that was a given.
Yeah, I thought that was a given too. I don't know why you assumed that I would do that.
Stating the obvious is sometimes useful.
Yeah, we have people like that.
Other question about the robots. Do you want us to try and save the robots? Like, not save, but like...
Certainly, do
You
not
care if they
destroy
get
them past the
mangled?
point of death. They can be mended.
Okay, sounds good.
Essential components should be left alone.
So don't shove them off the tower into the water.
That is preferable, but your lives are above the robot.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Completion of the mission is valued above the lives of ancient robots. They can
And
be
what's the
repaired.
reward again?
Careful with the word lives and the robots. Mateo can get a little weird if they're sentient.
These are different.
Many ancient robots of the Numian Alliance were sentient.
No, sir, I think you misunderstood. I'm telling you not to tell him that.
I am telling you this so that you heed caution. Again, sometimes things are best put in the simplest terms.
Do you guys know much about the big robot that used to roam the grasslands?
I know some. Many were made by the Numian Alliance. The ancient
Was that
arbiter
one?
you speak of. The last remaining noble warrior. I hear he's terrorizing the grasslands. Though I do hope people are
That's-
merciful upon his soul.
His soul.
I think he's gonna be just fine.
Roll a deception check. Kidding.
Friend of the city. The arbiter is.
This may be a strange question, Kaylin. Has there been any resistance between Skyhold and the Magistrate? Is it relatively peaceful relations?
Well, yes. We build the greenhouses here. I am the diplomat. People do like me and trust me. But we could do with more. We form independent government. This is fine.
By more, do you mean more funding, more defense, more?
Yes. Gold.
See.
How far would fixing the lighthouse go? And
Quite. But you do not work for the magistrate.
it's true.
Unless you want to give them credit for your actions.
Absolutely not.
Good men.
Here for you guys. We're not here for the magistrate.
Heroes of the city, you will be.
Yeah, where's the best place to rent a room in this town? We'll meet with you tomorrow morning if that's fine.
Repair the lighthouse and many rooms you shall have.
Before we repair it, where should we stay?
Yeah.
The roost is nice.
Places with beds.
The gilded nest, if you wish for better accommodations.
A place with warm beds.
Yeah, where might we find this gilded nest?
Is straw not sufficiently warm for you?
I mean, I'll take the floor for all I
Do
care.
you build your nest out of something other than straw? Oh, beds. You want beds?
Yes.
The Candle Cove, then. A nice place. 1 gold a night. Decent beds, no bugs. I hear you humans don't like bugs.
Bugs have their uses.
Is there a better place than that?
If I stayed there, I would consider them bedtime snacks. A bonus.
Free protein.
I'm so grossed out right now.
The cockroaches are great this time of year.
Hazel has probably eaten bugs, so she's
I'm
like,
sorry,
honestly,
this is weird, but like, this is absolutely their culture.
Hazel's like probably honestly eating the weird chutney.
It is good, no?
You know, it's spicy. It's got a little kick.
It has a nice nutty flavor. Purple mealworm nutty. Yeah, they deliver to you, Faye, a single small tiny mealworm about the size of a penny on a plate.
Nice.
Because this is what you asked for.
Well, I also ordered fish and chips, but
You already got that.
I eat the one.
It tastes like a nut. Tastes just
Those
like a
offering
cashew.
bites to like Laurel and everybody. Yeah, you want to try?
Guys, that was surprisingly really good.
Right? Listen, when you're out in the woods, you
You
gotta
should
eat what
try
you
them
gotta eat.
fried in soy sauce and garlic powder.
I'll do that next time.
No, you should try them in old-fashioned sauce.
What?
They're kind of like debating and going down the list of all the different sauces.
Is there
Of
fantasy
course, they have an
national
Old
hot?
Bay.
Yeah. Fantasy New York Buffalo.
Yeah, fantasy Old Bay. Listen, Old Bay hot sauce.
Well, that'd
is
be on
fucking
the fish.
delicious. That's true. Listen, Old Bay can go on anything, including iced desserts. So
Well, guys, I don't want to steal your 5 minutes of roleplay if anybody else wants to roleplay, but
It's role-playing,
session is
but-
winding down. Chop chop.
I think I am gonna pass out soon, y'all.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
5
has
more
been a
minutes.
day.
Keep fucking roleplaying. Holds the gun up.
Good, kind, avian friends, would you be able to show us to these? I forget what you called the inn that had beds.
The
Ah,
candle
yes. The Candle
Yeah.
Cove.
Yeah, the Kendall Cove.
For sure, nearby. And after your meal, he will lead you there. It is decent accommodations, 1 gold a night per person, meal included.
We dropping 50 gold again?
No, I'll pay 10 gold for our meal, and then I'll give him 10 gold so that we can have rooms for 5 rooms for 2 days.
See you tomorrow, I will, at the lighthouse.
Yes, tomorrow morning we'll see you.
Many things
Thank
are
you,
to be done.
Miki.
Remember, the early bird catches the worm.
Haha. Mhm.
So we've heard. Does that expression canonically come from Skyhold?
Yeah.
Of course it does.
It's literal. It's not a metaphor.
No, it's
Yeah.
literal. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, everyone, should we?
It's
do
a
we
way
want
of
to-
life.
Do we want to stock up on anything before we fight? Do we get potions or?
They had potions at the magic shop. Is there anything that, that could? We disabled that big guy. I don't know what you and Alicent did in there, but you disabled it without fighting. Is there a way to do that with these guys? I'm assuming they're not as big.
I think they're going to be closer to our size. Maybe
So
a little
going
bigger.
inside, probably not.
Yeah, I was just pulling shit. Alicent was way more methodical with it. I just went in, grabbed shit, and pulled.
Mm.
You know what? Are they considered constructs?
Probably, but we haven't seen them yet.
He did tell you they were robots.
Mhm.
We just beat them to pieces, and then repair them.
Lovely
Hopefully
input.
not the tiniest pieces.
Just not tiny pieces. Just
Yeah, let's just rip their arms and legs off.
Oh god.
that's going too far. I just meant knock them down.
Are there like magical EMPs in this universe? Like,
That's kind of what I was getting at without
Not
knowing what it
yet.
Yeah.
You should talk to. That would be a
Hey.
cool thing if fucking fire was here.
is. Mhm.
Add them to the list. It sucks that the person who Alicent is literally grooming to be a little war criminal isn't here to spend time developing the fucking gun that she gave him to develop.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
No. What are you begging for? What do you want? Mister.
All right, guys. Well, I will let you take off, Aaron, because I know it's bedtime.
okay. Love you all. I will see you next week. Enjoy the movie.
I hope you don't have
Yeah.
8 straight hours of
Have a
meetings
good
tomorrow.
night.
Me
No, I
too.
do. I
Oh,
literally do.
bummer. I'm so sorry.
It is planning week for the
Listen,
company, which
I
means
hope-
we get a plan.
I hope that there are some that there's not all of them that could have just been emails.
Hate
No, they are
when that
all
happens.
meetings I have to actually do. They're important.
Yeah.
But thankfully tomorrow is online, not in person.
Oh, good.
So I do
That's
not have to go
good.
to the office. Oh, okay.
Good night.
Yeah. Okay. Love you all.
Good
Good night.
night.
Sleep tight.
Good night.
Enjoy the Matrix.
Yeah, we did. Listen, when that movie came out, there were like little kids in my elementary school that were trying to have philosophical conversations for the first time because of the Matrix, and it was hilarious. It's like, you guys, we don't have the language for this. You
Did anybody
dummies.
have any questions or anything?
Thank you for